everybody. Good morning. Sarah and Knight and Gigi and Voodoo and Temperia and Mick and Raina, hello. Good morning, Tansy. Shelock, hello. Sarah, hello. Tori, hello. What it is, hello. Savitri Blondie has. Happy birthday, Has. I see it's your birthday. Oh my goodness, happy birthday, Has. Everybody say happy birthday, Has. Hi, Has. I hope you're having a good birthday, friend. Lovely to see you today. Thank you for being here. Hi. Lisa, hello. Jangle Cat at Sunrise, always a pleasure. British Unicorn, hello. Terry Time. DX, hello. How's it going? Voodoo, also, thank you so much for gifting 10 channel memberships. It's very kind. Not at all required, but very much appreciated, and thank you. And hello, welcome, and please thank Voodoo for the lovely gift to Oscar, Dr. J, Ragamuffin. Good to see you, mate. Julie. And we've also got Art, Katie, Crow, Lychee, and Venus. Hello, everybody. Once again, please make sure you thank the lovely and generous Voodoo. Has, you want a birthday song, mate? I know you're on your phone, so I don't know if you can, mute this. So, there we are. Yep, happy birthday! Shelock, thank you for gifting 10 channel memberships, mate. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And welcome back to Melinda. What a good name, Melinda. God, I love a Melinda. SM, Nikki, Gigi, sorry, Ginger. Ginger Goats, I was close. Temperia, Bailey, and Summer. And Rachel and Kitty. I think that's everyone. Please make sure you thank the very lovely Shelock for the gifts, everyone. And welcome back to It's Life. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lottie, oh my goodness. Hello. Happy holidays. I hope you're doing well, mate. AC, hello, my friend. How are you? It's an early stream. It is. It's 9 a.m. on this Saturday morning, and it's already like 32 degrees. It's gross. It said it was going to be storming all weekend. This is not stormy weather. This is summer weather. Stormy weather is summer weather in Australia, but still, this is terrible. It's hot. It's hot, and I have an iced beverage. It's an iced oat latte, but not really because I made it at home, so it's more like an iced oat flat white. I just felt desserty and fancy today. And I have a sugar-free Monster. So we've got all of the caffeine up in here. Sarah, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. That's very kind of you, mate. I hope you're doing well. And I'm so sorry that over the last week, there have been so many unfortunate pauses. I'm not sorry, because we have fun. But still, it's nice to say. Welcome back to Miss G, Carrot Butts, always a pleasure. Danielle, hello. J to the D, hello. And Tara, please make sure you thank the lovely Sarah for the gift of generosity. Lyra, thank you for being here for 7 months as well. And Mick, thank you for gifting a channel membership as well. Nat, welcome back. And please make sure you thank the lovely Mick. Okay, Chad, it's time to get into it. So, on today's news, so after the whirlwind poopy stream, okay, so I'm not gonna lie, but very, very rarely. Also, I'm wearing my best ham-coloured shirt today, just for the occasion. Very rarely will I go back and watch a stream. But the poopy stream, I was like, there were probably some pretty good bits in there. And sometimes, you all know me, I make myself laugh. I do, my own laugh makes myself laugh, which makes it really hard to get anything done in my life. But I went back and I saw that someone had tagged me on Twitter and said, oh my god, this point funny. And I was like, okay, great, I'll just watch here. And just why do I say words? I say every word that comes to mind, and they are sometimes in a horrifically graphic string. Just terrible. Just awful. I just say a lot of words. A lot of not good words. Ooh. Anyway, so I watched a bit of that this morning, and that made me laugh. And now I've got to catch up with the rest of it, right? So, well, what have we had? We had a community post about Chantal being confused and not knowing what was happening. And then we had Snoopy post go up that Chantal absolutely wrote. After the leaked DMs and stuff, you can't tell me. Unless like ChatGPT is in on Poopy's nonsense. I'm 100% on board with Chantal writing Poopy's community tab posts and half of his comments and stuff. Like the language it's the syntax. Channel name. It's the syntax for me. Like that actual language doesn't match up at all. Like it just doesn't match up at all. There's no way you can convince me that Snoopy wrote that community post and writes half of the things that Chantal thinks or says he writes. Just based on like, I understand if you're getting down and like, you know, maybe your thumb's just really looby or something, and like you know your typing's not great. But based on the leaked text, there's absolutely no way in hell. And I never thought that a lot of what he wrote was his anyway. I thought it was Chantal's, and she would proof it and rewrite it and whatever. But I'm like 99.5% down on that community tab post being from Chantal. And it was basically Chantal's same language, saying that it was you know, a shame and a fetish and blah 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 blah. And once again, not here to fetish shame, but just like if your leaked sexy time voice messages and texts surrounding the degradation of people and pooping on them happen to come out, and you're an internet personality and you've married, you know, YouTube's biggest poopy spectacle, then yes, we're just gonna be talking about it. It is what it is. So there's that community tab post that has now been removed. Chantal came out with a video, which we're going to, well, it's not a video, it's more of an audio recording. We're going to listen to that, and I have stolen Alex's Shook's just wonderful post from Twitter. It's Chantal eating Nutella Lokma. I thought that was a better photo than Poopy holding the cat, so we're just going to listen to the video while we look at Chantal sucking down Nutella. And then, so we're going to listen to that. We're going to compare what's being said in the I still love my husband or I still love him video or whatever it was, of her essentially being so desperate, just so terribly, upsettingly desperate, that she's willing to take back a man who emotionally and I get textually, what do you call that? Cheated on her, let's just get the facts straight, right? Woof woof. Snoopy proposed to Kay Bella to fly her to Kuwait while Chantal was gone. And then all of like the terrible like non-consenting stuff in conversation, but then also the pooping. So like just what a week! It's been a week! So much to keep track of. PG, welcome back, and thank you for being here for 32 months. PG says, holy poop, I caught alive. Hi, Zach. Hi, PG, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for being a channel member for so long. If Pants, thank you for being here for 2 months. Great name. If Pants says, you are having an if shirt moment. I kind of am. I mean, fortunately, I'm very pale. Well, I'm generally pretty pale by comparison, but then like the back of my neck is a little bit redder because I see sun. Sometimes I see sun. But yeah, it is a bit hammy. I agree. Okay, great. So we're gonna start. Hi, my name's Zach. Sorry for the delay. Thank you very much for returning. Thank you for being here, first of all. Nice to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to make talks about things on the internet, which is way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Just here to talk about people humiliate themselves. Just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices about what we see, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Hey BB, good to see you. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well. Oceana, hello. Hello. Did you get a chat to read? Oh yeah, I got the if pants one. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good. Sorry, I was off in my own little world, just recapping the last few days because I've been off and on the internet. Okay, great. Are we ready to start? I think we're ready to start. The plants are very happy. This big boy in the middle has exploded. He's tipped himself out of his pot several times trying to get to the sun, but his tips are getting quite crispy. I think I need to repot him because I've been watering him very frequently, but I just don't think there's enough soil to hold the water, so the older leaves are getting kind of crispy around the edges, which is not what I want. And also there's a plushy cactus. And that one's a new one up there. Anyway, enough about plants. Let's get on to this. How am I going to do this? This one, maybe? Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. Just... This is just... This is just gonna be on stream, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Beauty bite. Oh my god. Alright, so we're just gonna listen to the apology. Apology? No, sorry, the forgiveness clip, which is only 9 minutes long. I'll speed it up a little bit. It's fine. Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm gonna not
Oh, she's quiet on my end, sorry.
edit this, so there might be pauses and ums and all that crap, so.
Okay, it's fine. Oh, I've got to work this out as well. Work diva. Let's do that and move that here. Yeah, that'll work.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Oh,
follow
also there are birds outside. Hi, birds.
up to my previous live stream where I was freaking out because I learned of some conversation of sexual nature that was going on between Salah
Trying to eat. This is not the stream.
and someone else. Anyway, so I did a lot of talking with him and probably should have done that before I came to the internet for.
That's true, Lottie. We are not getting the grey sweatpants and sweatshirt energy today. No.
Freaking out. But I have the track record of when something goes wrong, I impulsively go live and just let it all out.
Yeah, that is a thing that you do. And you should maybe not. Just, the thing is, it would have been humiliating, obviously, if all of that stuff had come out. But, Chantal is known to take the worst actions, I think, in times. And certainly, I think a lot of the time when something terrible happens, it's not a good idea to just, kick in the door and go live and just bleh. With this screenshot, that's funny.
So, which brings me to some reasons I've decided to make the decision I did. I decided to forgive him and move on and try to.
No, don't. That's a terrible idea, man. You're desperate. I don't like to call Chantal desperate, but it is the most succinct word I can find. She's so we were doing the "she's so full of poop" joke for a while there, but now it really is the Chantal's so desperate joke. But the reality is Chantal's so desperate she'll forgive her loophole husband for cheating on her. And the thing is, I honestly think that he's probably speaking to dozens of other people. He was just smart enough not to do it with Beezus for a while. I don't know what made him make that poor. I mean, they're all poor choices, but he's made a lot of poor choices. But I don't know why he thought chatting to someone in the audience was a good idea. No.
Because, number one, which, you haven't heard very many outbursts from me during this relationship compared to...
We did have that one the last time you went back to Canada when you broke up. There's been a couple of, frustrated Chantal moments in this relationship, I think.
The previous encounter I had with someone.
Nat, that's a really good way of saying it. If this isn't the line, then what would be? Exactly. What is the line? Where's the... Chantal, where do you draw the line and say, I don't want to be with this person anymore? But that's the thing. She'll never say that. She's desperate. She just wants the attention of a partner, She wants someone to be able to rub in our faces, much like Nutella. She wants someone to be able to rub in our faces and say, look at my man, look at my marriage. I mean, I don't know how you do that now. Like, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. What a joke.
Who shall be remain nameless. There's no tea with Salah.
BB, I'm so glad you enjoyed that one.
There's no abuse story. There's no anything bad. He's always been treated me like a queen.
And cheating on you.
He was always been an amazing husband, and this is all kind of shocking for me. And I do believe that he loves me, and I say that because you can just kind of feel it, you know. When I mean, also.
Okay, I don't know if he loves you, Chantel. I don't, because I personally, if I were in a monogamous relationship and my partner was chatting to other people and telling them, like, I want to stomp on your face and use you as a toilet, I don't think that he loves me. I don't ask for much from partners. I do ask them specifically not to do that. I do expect a certain level of respect in my relationships, and you don't. That's the difference. That's me trying to logic my way through this. You don't demand respect out of your relationships. You just demand attention or love or whatever you think that is. But the fact that you've forgiven this is wild. It's wild.
You can love someone as...
Kaloka, hello. Sorry, thank you so much for gifting... thank you for the generosity. Thank you for the super chat. Kaloka says, Cabela is also apparently a medication that can help reduce W. So even the name was a dig at her. Really, Kaloka? Oh, no. Oh, the rabbit hole goes deep. Thank you for the super chat. It's lovely to see you today.
Still cheat on them because that was my situation. I loved my ex, and I still did it. I just had needs I couldn't communicate to him, and I had my own issues, and it had nothing to do with my love for him. And I feel like Salah comes from a repressed, and I'm not excusing his actions.
You really are, though.
I'm not at all.
You really are, though. You're literally forgiving this man for cheating on you, and for, like, in the most, like, in a pretty degrading way, right? Like,
but I'm giving my reasoning to why I'm deciding to work it out.
I would not work it out. No, ma'am. You've only been married for a year. Like, there's nothing tied up between you and him outside of the pets, and I would hope that the pets are well looked after. But no, that's not worth... Like, how could you be in the same room as this person? Like, I think that the level of intimate knowledge of a person truly does kind of affect the way that you deal with them. So just imagine one of us just standing in the same room as Snoopy. Like, how could we take that seriously? We couldn't. Like, we'd be on the lookout for poos. Lord Baroque, lovely to see you. Oh my goodness, hello friend. Did you hear some of your Burby friends outside? There are many of them today. It's lovely to see you. I hope you had a festive holiday. And thank you for the shinies. Thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome back to Savitri, Din, Skonks, hello, Tato? Is it Tato? And Persephone, hello. Please make sure you thank the lovely Lord Burb themselves. Lord Baroque, thank you for the gifts, mate.
And number one is I love him. I love him. Other than this incident, he's been nothing but good to me.
Right, Miss Hell. So for timeline purposes, this came out like what? An hour? Maybe just over an hour after the live stream? They didn't have that long of a conversation.
And I think I believe...
Not Turd Patrol. That's funny.
Believe him when he says it would never happen again. You know, he's told me, like, I will hurt myself.
Why would you believe this man? Why would you ever believe this person ever again on anything? Oh, no, baby, it was just a minor lapse in judgment. I was just really horny and decided to send feet and dick pics to someone. Girl, wake up! Like, I know that you have no self-respect, but have enough to recognize that, like, this is a pattern of behavior of the men who you seek out. Like, this... You sat on camera for what felt like 3 months, yelling at the audience, saying, "Old mate's not cheating on me. What are you talking about? They're just friends. They live together. He must sleep on the couch, or maybe they sleep in the same bed. They don't do anything sexual together. What are you even talking about? Open your eyes, gal."
Before I hurt you again, and
She's not even on the floor, Sarah. She's like in the basement. Just, the bar is set very low.
You know, I just have these fetishes that I've just been so afraid to communicate to you because
Oh, Lord Baroque, that's not good. I hope you're taking care of yourself, mate. That's not good. Big cup of tea. Sasha, thank you for being here for 11 months as well. Sasha says, hey all, it's the eat shit era. Literally, it is.
you're my wife and I feel ashamed of that. And I'm like, you can come to me, you know, like, I can't promise I can do everything, but
Again, like putting this into another context, Snoopy is more comfortable finding beezers who he knows are beezers, people in Chantal's audience, and discussing his like degradation fantasies and poop talk. He's more comfortable talking. I mean, I understand the I guess the threat of anonymity and online discussion is probably less impactful to real life. But, like, dude, you married him. Like, there's so many layers of shit to work through here. That one was on purpose. It's not just, like, he's talking to other women and being unfaithful and cheating, but he's also not disclosing his sexual interests. And quite clearly, I mean, once again, I said it the other day, I don't think they're necessarily engaging in that element of a relationship, which, you know, isn't important for everyone, and maybe it's not important for them, but it does seem like a shock to Chantal, and we'll follow this up with the next live stream where she does get into the nitty gritty, you know. Claudia, oh my goodness, hello lovely, thank you so much for joining the channel as a member, I appreciate it. Everybody say hi to Claudia. I hope you're well. Hello.
it's very private and embarrassing, you know, private stuff. But, you know, as for, I mean, fetishes go, it doesn't mean you're a bad
Shitty gritty.
person if you have fetishes, no matter how, even grape ones. I mean, some people like that. Like, if you look at the screenshots, this person came.
I hate this line of discussion. I hate talking about this stuff regardless, which is why I don't, like, I don't want it on my internet. Understanding that like is a particular interest of people, that's great. Please keep that to yourself and private, like, and make sure it's consensual, non-consensual. Like, let's keep it above board here. But with all of that being said, Chantal, the poo-poos in the kitchen are that he's cheated on you, he's been unfaithful to you, he's discussed your privacy and your, you know, the things that you yelled at us for. He's discussed that with a total internet stranger and then sent, like, intimate messages, intimate pictures, woof woofs. Like, what do you not see here about any of this? How is he worth forgiving? Absolutely not.
To him and said that they liked that kind of thing, and, you know, I don't. So, I mean, that's the thing. So he knows that. But I think also it doesn't make him a bad person to have fetishes. He's never abused me or even allured to any of this in private life, which is why it's so out of left field for me. It doesn't even seem like my Salah, you know. But he's obviously been hiding a side of, you know, desire that he can't help it. And
I don't understand how you hide something like that from the person you choose to marry after 3 weeks of discussion. I don't understand. I don't understand how you're married for a year and you don't have conversations about what, like, sexually interests you. Because, you know, that's usually a pretty big part of well, I mean, it is a big part of some people's relationships. Unless, and this is where the discussion about all of that, like, kicked off originally, right? If they're not sexually active, that's fine and absolutely none of my business. And I don't care. But all of this came out and instantly I was like, wait, well, we know that Chantal's past relationships, she's been proud of, like, all of her escapades. And now Snoopy doesn't seem so uninterested. I mean, uninterested in Chantal, but not interested in some activities. So, yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Angela, hello, good to see you.
You know, he never did anything in person.
Exactly, Voodoo, exactly.
And he didn't show any nudes to this person or anything like that. Just conversation, which is still cheating, I know. But I'm trying to be mature and understanding, and
I'm not being mature or understanding in any of this because it's fucking wild. Mama Bear, hello, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Mama Bear says her inability to learn from mistakes is some kind of medical phenomenon. Truly blows my mind. She is the gold medal winner of the mental gymnastics. Like, she she'll talk herself in spirals until she gets to the answer that she wants. And following the logic paths is an impossibility. Mama Bear, it is a phenomenon. You're right. Thank you for the support.
This is my marriage. This is real life. I don't want to just give up too easy. You know, if there's love there, I think it's worth working on it.
This is not. We are not living in The Good Fight. Great TV show, by the way. I've just started watching it. Christine Baranski. I love her. Especially in The Grinch. But in The Good Fight, she's also very good. No, this is not some daytime drama. I mean, it is our daytime drama, but it's not yours. Like, this is your real life, so maybe just have some standards and respect for yourself and, like, dump his ass. That's a joke in there.
At least giving another try. I miss my family. I don't want to ruin our family, you know, just...
Sarah, we have not rewatched the Love documentary yet, no.
I'm not saying I ruined it. I know his actions.
Maybe I think we'll watch that if they get back together on screen, or if we get the loophole divorce news.
But I feel like he's really sorry, and I do love him, and I just don't know how I can live without him in my life, because he's been so good to me, like I said. So I'm willing to give it another try. We'll work on that in private. And he's trying to prove to me that, you know, I can trust him again, and it takes time. But I mean, he's shown me many, like, anytime, I shouldn't do this either. It's not good to do that, but looked at his phone, and he doesn't accept any messages from anyone. You know, like, I have the screenshots here. There's like somebody who's like a huge hater.
Hold on, I didn't see this. What? Girl, what? What the fuck is going on here? Lynn asked a very important question. Is this not just the same speech she gave with old mate? Yes, several times. She's got this one pre-written. She's definitely got... This script is, well... these lines, rather. Yeah, these lines are very well rehearsed. Yes. Ali, thank you for being here for 18 months. Ali says, I just got here. Why this picture, Zach? Well, Alex should put it up on Twitter when the poop story came out. And this audio clip only has a picture of Snoopy kissing the cat, so I thought we'd find a better picture. It's a short version. Oh, we can only see her. Hold on, sorry.
Looked at his phone and...
Sorry.
He doesn't accept any messages from anyone.
So, it's not really interesting, and it has got people's names on it, so I'm not trying to, like, do anything there. Yeah, it's basically just screenshots of... You've all seen this clip. It's just screenshots of people in his chat. Who, funnily enough, he has gone into the message to read, if you look close enough. Like, he's at least read them if he's not responded to them. And also, someone needs to explain to me this idea of phantom messaging. What kind of sketchy dude do you need to be to have to, like, delete your messages to people? That's wild. That's wild.
I have the screenshots here. There's like somebody who's like a huge hater, and they're trying to talk to my husband. What is wrong with you people? And for the person who reached out to Salah to do this, and I'm not saying Salah should have never answered, but you're disgusting and you're fucking pathetic and you need therapy more than I do, like, to do that.
He is a sneaky beezer. Yeah, that's so sneaky.
But anyway, I really don't know what clout you're looking for, but good luck. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, Mel, that's the thing. Like, you know, we can talk about second phones, we can talk about second Instagram accounts, we can talk about all that stuff. Yeah. I don't trust this man. I don't trust Snoopy. Don't trust Foodie either, don't get me wrong, but I don't trust Snoopy.
I don't know if anyone's been in that situation where you are married and you have a family. It's not kids, but to us, our pets are family, okay?
Do you think that's another reason why she wanted to get pets to kind of... I don't want to say it because it is horrible and manipulative, but it is Foodie, to, like, guilt him into not doing anything. Because the way she talks about how much she trusts him, which is zero, she says, oh no, well, we look through each other's phones, and, you know, I always know where he is, and I'm always on a video call, and I know who he's seeing. Like, that's not a healthy relationship, gal. Like, I think you got pets to try to trap Snoopy, and I think that you're obsessed. You need to know where he is every minute of the day. And the best part is, that's only going to get worse. Like, her paranoia is going to shoot through the roof higher than her blood pressure because she didn't trust him before. She's certainly not going to trust his poopy little fingers now. Lottie, thank you for the note. And the tinfoil beret. Lottie says, Foodie's Notes app is just this script drafts for acceptable apologies from her partner's defense of using the R slur. Insert name here is a dirty lowlife breaking diet explanations. She's got so many of them. It's funny.
I don't want to see it destroyed so quickly. I want to give it another try. And, you know, we promised, no matter what.
Oh no, Momo, I'm so sorry. Just explain that it's a Canadian vlogger who you watch. Ask your mum if they've ever heard of a mukbang. That would probably ask them that. And if they haven't, just say, okay, great. So sometimes I like watch this like really ridiculous character. She's a vlogger from Canada, and this is just her eating Nutella. I know it doesn't look like that, but it is. But also, if you want the real tea, her husband just cheated on her with a stranger in the audience, and it turns out he's got a scat fetish. Like, just see if your mum might live for drama. Come on now. don't keep it. Don't keep the fun to yourself. Mel, thank you very much for the super chat, and I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Mel says, so sad that she doesn't know what a loving, respectful relationship is. No, not at all. And I think that's probably why she often goes back to BB and like how kind and loving he was, because he forgave her for cheating. But it is some kind of weird mental loop where she thinks that because she was forgiven for cheating, she can forgive all these other people for cheating. And like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. She's a bit of a widow.
To communicate with each other our wants, our needs, our desires. And yeah, I know the type of fetish looks bad, but I mean, he wouldn't hurt a fly in real life. If it's consensual kind of fetish, there's nothing wrong with that.
Like, the fact that she's leaned into that is the weirdest thing. Like, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre that you're forgiving this person for cheating on you. Like, just full stop. But then, like, all of the poopy stuff, I don't know, man.
It's taboo, but it doesn't make a person a bad person, so... if you want to unfollow me, if you want to cancel me, whatever, go for it.
Morning, Queen. Good to see you.
I do appreciate you guys listening to me earlier.
Oh, thank you.
It really means a lot. And, don't worry about me. I am wiser when it comes to relationships, actually, which is why I'm trying to be mature about it, you know, because weighing everything else against everything, like with our relationship, I think it's worth another try. The love is there, and the way he treats me is phenomenal. He's not perfect, you know, but everything else...
Are you saying he's not a perfect person? He never meant to do those things to you?
So real. Everything about how he would treat me online, the mushy stuff, he's like that in real life.
Not the mushy stuff. Takes on a whole different meaning. The mushy stuff. I'm very immature. This is very funny.
I just don't think he knew how to approach me. Like, maybe he was ashamed of that side of him and he didn't want to bring it to his wife.
No, so instead he brought it to an audience member. Oh my god, ew, Chantel, grow up.
You know? Not
grow up. Have some self-respect. Those are the words I'm looking for.
Like, I'm not supposed to talk about our sex life and everything, but
Stop. I don't want to hear about it, but I do, but I don't.
You know, life like that is, intimate life is just more loving and passionate, not so, like, fetishy. So, yeah.
Well, we're gonna hear about it now.
Anyway, it's for us to work on in private. I'm just sorry this happened, but I'm strong. I think I can understand it from a different viewpoint that a lot of people probably wouldn't.
No, ma'am, no. You are not more, like, tuned into this nonsense than we are. Calm down. You've been living in ignorance. Your loophole husband has a scat fetish you didn't know about. What do you mean you're more looped in on this? Look at your poopy fingers.
Like, oh, you shouldn't give him another chance.
No, you shouldn't give him another chance. He cheated on you. That's the line. The, like, The non-consensual poopy stuff, that's just the poopy icing on the poopy cake. It's terrible.
So horrible. I don't think he's horrible. He's been nothing but good to me and supportive.
He cheated on you!
And, you know, taken good care of me.
He cheated on you!
Like, really good care of me.
How is he taking good care of you? How? He cheated on you!
In ways that most people will never believe, but I'm done trying to prove my... Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Oh, that's done.
For now. I think we're going to take a small break from the internet. I'll catch up with you guys soon. I don't know.
A small break from the internet was a day.
My cameos again are open.
And then she threatened a long break from the internet on her latest community tab post. And then she came back after a day.
But
I was thinking like new year, new me, maybe. No, a day.
For videos, maybe in the new year, but...
Well, Lisa, see, speaking of finding porn, I would like to know what the search history was, you know?
I just want to work on my family right now. You know, still obviously very heartbroken, but the way I love this man, I don't want to just throw him away because he's very valuable to me. And I recognize that people make mistakes when...
Do you think at this point in time she'd seen all the screenshots and the voice messages, woof woof? Do you think so? She's surely seen them by now, because there's a live stream from earlier this morning, my time. And then there was a dinner live that no one was in, and she got bored and needed to go and take a shit. So we're going to watch the No Marriage Talk, which was the one from like 7 hours ago, something like that. No, not that long ago, 5 hours ago. Whatever. Anyway, it's not important.
They're lonely, you know, and I just, they have these desires that they just feel like they can't communicate to anyone. So, you know, it's easier to do it behind a screen and messages. That's
right, Voodoo. She did find porn on the Thailand hotel TV. Yeah. And she blamed the people who were there before. Definitely not Snoopy. Because if they're not sleeping together, then how could Snoopy have any interest in sleeping with anyone? Turns out.
Discreet. Like, I kind of get it. I'm surprised at myself that I kind of get it.
I don't get it. I don't get how you're married and you haven't had a conversation about sexual intimacy. I don't understand. I don't get it. Unless this is a loophole marriage or a marriage in convenience or a marriage for documents or whatever, or a transactional marriage. Unless it's one of those things, in which case I totally understand, because of course you wouldn't have spoken about sexual interest, because of course you ain't fucking. So maybe it's that. Maybe that's what it is.
And I know it seems like I'm excusing behaviors. I'm definitely not. I'm just trying to understand them. I'm trying to understand, it comes from a very sexually repressed culture. And the religion can be too. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
Oh, you're so welcome. All right, chat. End of that nonsense. It's time to get on with the actual stream. This is an hour and 40 minutes. Hello. This one's an hour and 40 minutes long. This is No Marriage Talk. We're going to watch it at 1.5 times speed. She says no marriage talk, but I can guarantee you there is some. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Someone here.
Turn
even if
up.
nobody chats because it's members only.
Oh, she's returning to members only chats, which means I think she's returning to help, I need money.
I'm not here to talk about any drama, anything going on in my marriage. I'm only here to... I'm only here to show you an Amazon haul in the middle of nowhere in my car. Because,
Thank you, Woof Woof.
I'm just depressed. Like, everything depresses me that I do.
Yeah.
I try to watch a Disney movie that I used to like as a kid.
Why? Okay.
I get depressed.
What movie's that?
I just get depressed. So I'm like, maybe I'll go live because I like to do that, and I'll show everybody my Amazon. And that way, if I do it live,
With the I can't remember what she calls these.
so I don't have to edit it.
It is giving. Is it Maleficent?
Hey, squeak.
No, it's Snow White and the Evil Queen.
I think you're the only person. So I ordered some things because retail
Amazon.
therapy is real. And what the hell? Hi, creepy. Everybody. Wait. I had members only on.
Whoops, did she turn it off accidentally? Oh well.
Oh no. Hi, everybody.
This is after her long break, Miss Hell, yes.
I thought you'd all be giving me shit, so hi to the nice people.
Haha, giving her shit. Ha 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 ha.
I'm not feeling well. Like, mentally at all.
Giving her shit.
I thought maybe you guys could cheer me up with a piece. No drama.
I am immature and it's okay to laugh.
Come on. I can't right now. Okay.
So let's see what I
Oh, she's so loud. Her audio's all over the place. Sorry, chat.
received. Well, okay, let's just get the box out of the way. Wait, I have too many things. Do you guys like my new purse, by the way? I ordered a satchel. Hi, BBJ and Sam. They're here with us in spirit.
Okay, I think we're good. And she is she living in this cart? Because she's trawling around this stupid painting.
I know, my eyes are puffy because I always cry. Since, like, you know, I've been crying and stuff.
BB, I do remember, yes.
Okay, I'm getting better. Like,
Oh, she started on subscribers only. Right.
I'm just depressed for a lot of reasons,
Thanks,
you know?
Lottie.
There's a lot of things I'm depressed about I just don't want to talk about. And I don't want to talk about right now especially, so...
Is it not hot in Australia today? It is very hot in Brisbane today. Well, actually, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's just when it's really still and muggy and hot, it's terrible.
But, okay, first thing I got. Hi, everybody.
Her lips are also... it doesn't matter, but, like... Just if you're gonna go to the effort... Why is it always one side that's a bit crooked? You know? Also, maybe we wash our face in the morning and don't just, like, wear yesterday's eyeliner. You know? Just some constructive criticism. Feedback. That one.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's made members again from moderator because... It's too noisy for me right now. I'm sorry.
Too noisy? Oh, I think those are cicadas. Are they cicadas out the front? Probably.
Like, members only, I think, is better.
Are you hearing a cat or a bird? You're hearing a bird and some bugs.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Cicadas, specifically. Summertime. It's real. Struggle
Oh,
is real.
terrific. Hi, Rosalia. Everybody I miss. The holidays with my family were pretty nice. You know. But I just feel really down because, you know, I miss my pets and I miss Kuwait. And, you know, yeah. So, but,
Spoilers, chat. I haven't seen this.
anyway, the first thing I got is this phone case.
That is... Okay.
It's cute, eh?
Was it $4 on Temu?
It's like, this makes me temporarily happy, okay? Hi, Teardrop!
Does it?
It's so nice to see you! Goodbye. Thanks for the super chat. Creepy! Yeah, I guess if you're gonna talk shit, you have to pay. It's cute, eh? Hi, Creepy! So yeah, I know there's only gonna be a few of you, but that's what I want right now. Hi, Glam. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. So this is really cute phone case I'm gonna put on after this.
It's nothing personal. She just wants the coin. Also, this is 2 days before the end of the pay month.
Okay. I also got Marcel. I'm always forever looking for moisturizers. I hate it. So this is Marcel's. I'm trying this Marcel one.
What happened to Lush?
Wait, where's the English? Moisture cream with hyaluronic acid. Plumping and soothing.
Do you reckon she just gets given these things?
Lamb gal, hello. You're going through a hard adjustment. Find those things that make you happy, even if it's just for a moment. Yeah, for sure. You know, we have to try to be happy. It's not easy. All the time. Can't be happy all the time. Oh, I can't show you that. Okay, here. Hello, behave narcissist. Annabelle, oil free.
I was reading something funny about someone who'd like just come to Brisbane. And they were saying, how do you all fall asleep with the cicadas being as loud as they are? And someone was like, oh, well, it's kind of like just white noise. Like you get kind of used to it. It is a bit soothing. Think of a waterfall. And I thought that was very poignant.
Eye makeup removers. And, oh, this is what I was looking forward to. My satchel. I think, no, I'm going to use it if I travel.
Next, hello, good to see you. Hi.
This is nice, like, I find like Amazon has like nice
What happened to Unicity? I don't know if they do makeup.
bags kind of just for travel. What the heck? No, Lindsay.
I don't know if she's
keep
still
it
drinking it. She is drinking a lot from Starbucks at the moment because she got some gift cards.
Okay, Paddington's had such a huge sale. I didn't feel like going in the store though.
Do we get a haul?
It's like not fun. Like when people recognize you, I'm afraid to be recognized.
Oh my god, internet celebrity Chantal. Do you know what you're known for at the moment? You're known for being loophole married to someone who enjoys shitting on people.
Anyways, I ordered like
That's this week's storyline at least.
they had like 60% off. I ordered so many bras and underwears,
Oh yay.
and one for each day of the week.
Okay, so we don't have to wash anymore?
Their bras were $20. The bras at Paddington's are usually, you know, very, very expensive, like maybe 50 or so. Facial care is expensive. I know.
I'm joking, she's not doing laundry, that's funny.
Like, is it even worth it? Hi, Lolo. You've been thinking of me.
Poop hole marriage is a good one.
Thank you. Meatwad, do you have a P.O. box? Oh, thanks for the super chat. Meatwad, but no, I don't. I don't have a P.O. box.
You get so
I never
used
had
to
a P.O. box, actually, and people have been bugging me since I started a YouTube channel. Okay, this is my satchel.
Okay.
And,
Nicav.
well, it's not very organized like I thought. But it's like just, you know, if you're traveling, it's nice to have a satchel. But it's like short. I don't know. Why did I get this?
I don't know why you got this.
Return! No, I'm just joking. I hate returning things. That's why I end up with... Anyway, there's going to be a box mountain in my car.
Her, like, if you look at the dimple around the outside of her eye, that's fucked. Do you reckon that's dirt? It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, just again, a reminder. Chat, wash your faces, cleanse, tone, moisturize, drink your water, eat healthy fats. Look at that. Look at that. Just, is it dirt? I don't know. It feels like dirt.
Alright, I got something else. It was underwhelming, sorry.
So why is your sweater wet? Why have you got a wet patch on your sweater?
I also came out to film some videos, so I'm gonna have some of those later.
Yay!
Mimi Pondu. Oh, Creepy bought some membership. Some memberships. What's this? Oh, I got some JBL. They had a really good sale. Hi, Susie. Welcome to Very Important Beach. Sorry for the...
You are literally just buying things.
The fast bees,
for the sake of buying things.
For ready set bees. This is a perfect box for Howie.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, box mountain incoming.
How many sets of earbuds / earphones has she had now, like, in the last 2 years? It's been, like, 4? 5.
Alright, when you live out your car, you remember against your wishes, you should get a P.O. box.
I just want her to wash her face.
Yeah, Lolo, I know everyone's been bugging me, Ace, for a long time. Well, I don't know what's going on with my life. You know, it's very unstable, and I'm not sure.
So she is very red. Very red. Her cheeks are the same color as the car. Like, that red-purple, that concerning red-purple.
You know, I have a video talking about it later, maybe, but... Oh, and I have some cameos to do, so I like to drive out somewhere nice.
Bye, Lottie. Have a good one.
You know, film everything I gotta film. Gets me out. Deep bass, pure fun. Cool, okay. Do you know how many pairs of earbuds we, like, bought in Thailand? And do you know how many... Like, I always end up losing one of the buds. Because I listen to them when I'm doing housework, and then I end up leaving it somewhere that I don't even know where it is. So... I have to take really good care of these. These were like half off. That's a pretty good deal. So it's like, I don't know, $50. No, not $50. Maybe 40 or 50, I don't know. Anyway, what's up?
Not much. You seem in a really weird mood for just finding out that your husband cheated on you.
Just stay positive. Hi, Bubbles. Rosie, hi.
Chat. Do you reckon she's going back to Kuwait? What's your thoughts on that? That's her upset face. What do you reckon? Do you think she's going back to Kuwait or no? Because it would be expensive to go back over there just to be in the same room as your shitty cheating husband. Woof woof.
I'm trying to stay positive, you know. I'm trying to be strong. I have to be patient.
She can't be that desperate to go back.
Because when you go through something like that, you just want to...
Everyone's saying she's going back.
Like, imagine going through something like that and not being with the person to reconcile it in person and, like...
Reconcile. Get out of here.
You know, and just like talk it out in person. It's all like, you know, so it's like part of me just wants to run back right away, but like I'm just trying to be patient because I have a lot I have to do here. Anyway, and I'm just like, you know, I'm just still going through all that, like I'm torn and stuff. Know your worth. Yeah. Hi, Kristen. Welcome to Very Important Beauty.
Is she gonna give up on her health journey to go back to her cheating husband? Oh god, this keeps getting better.
Hello, welcome. My eyes are always red no matter what. I always look high. Yeah, me too. If I don't have eye makeup on, everyone always thinks I'm on drugs.
Miss Girl, hello, lovely to see you.
You see snow? You want snow?
Honestly, like, she gold medal mental gymnastics.
It might be high. You guys are thinking, welcome to Permission Bees. No, I'm not. I wish. It would help me deal with a lot, probably. Long distance is so hard, yeah. Hi, Turbo Toots.
Why are they saying long distances are hard? Her husband cheated on her. What? Are her audience dense? Oh, it's because of the no marriage talk in the title. Her audience is dense. This is some type of riggery. Some type of ignorance is bliss. Absolutely not.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with us Canadians. We, you know, that's the hard thing because we believe in using it for medicinal purposes. It's like everywhere. Marcel, I'm gonna try a little bit. If I don't like it, I'm gonna be mad. But it's reasonably priced and it's like sounds fancy. So, come on, get rid of my rosacea.
That's high blood pressure. You can't just use a cream on that.
Rosalia, Valentina, welcome to Very Important Beauty.
One of her audience members needs to fucking tell her.
Welcome, guys.
You can't use a cream to get rid of the red in your cheeks when your blood pressure is through the roof. I don't care what those cuffs have been reading. She has an enlarged heart and she's like... It's Chantal. She's got high blood pressure.
I see. I think members chats are best right now. Have you gone apartment hunting? No, I did previously when I first got here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Too tired, it is.
I kind of do, but I don't want to really talk about it right now. Scary, there's always people. Okay, let's see.
Shay, it's not even low standards, it's no standards. Like, she's so desperate she has no standards.
Wow, it's like really soft.
Paige, hello, welcome back, good to see you.
Did I used to go to, oh yeah, I used to go to the I call it dispo now because I heard people say that. I went with you guys before.
Did Chantel ever take us into a dispensary? I don't think she did. We were kept in the car quite often, and 9 times out of 10 she was getting wheelchairs delivered.
No drama with members only.
Crap standards.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, exactly. Subletting. I can't live with people. There's very few people in the world I can live with. No, maybe I know I'm not now. We got snow there. We finally got a bit here too. Did you really? Yeah, we don't have a lot, but it's cold today. I'm trying to drink only green.
No, unicorn, they're not.
I'm trying to drink only green smoothies right now because
What about the unicity? Green smoothies.
I don't want to buy 2 seats on a plane anymore. Screw that. Blue collar beauty. Looking very pretty.
Ah, so you admit you did pay for 2 seats. Finally, karma.
But I'm starving. Like, I want poutine so bad.
Well, I'm sure you're going to have it for dinner, gal. Also, where's the backup sandwich?
Canada, okay, especially if you're in Ontario, like near Quebec. And if you're in Quebec, there's so many good rotisserie chicken places. Okay?
Can she just not cook chicken? She can cook chicken. We've seen her cook chicken before. Just cook chicken.
Thanks for the super chat. At least people have to pay to talk shit.
Oh no, Gobby.
Here's your shit for you.
Not right now, buddy. Sorry. No. Stop. Stop.
No kink shaming in here either. Block. Oh, yeah, so we have a lot of good rotisserie chicken places. And the fries and the gravy, yes. That's what I'm craving right now.
It's fine.
Shut up, awkward.
Good job.
Do you guys like the Canadian view in the back? Oh, I'm cold. Mimi, okay, I can't talk about these things right now.
Okay, I don't know how long this goes, but she does talk about it. We're talking about marriage stuff, y'all.
That's the problem. That's why I was like, I want to go live and talk to you guys, but I don't because I end up always saying too much, and I can't do that right now. I just don't want to talk about it, you know? One likes to have puppies. Oh my gosh, I forgot you joined again.
No, if Gobby does his job, Gobby's gonna nibble on my toes, and I don't want that.
Bees. Poutine.
I have to get out of his space.
Yeah, poutine is good. Have you guys ever had it? What the hell? My lipstick, like, it enhances my redness of my skin.
No.
It looks super cold. Yeah, it is pretty cold, but I don't even have the heat on or anything. Send the cold here, Roselia. I hope you are taking it easy on yourself. Focus on yourself and do things to make you happy. I'm trying, Roselia. Yeah, thank you. Excuse me. I think I'm like, almost, I really, I don't know. I just have a lot to do here, and yes, love poutine.
Are we gonna do that?
Do you guys have like really good local poutine places where you're from?
No.
Creepy. You're from a place in Ontario that I like heard in your video, but I can't remember the name of it, and it's like a really weird name I never even heard of. Your seats heat up. Yeah. There's no nashies right now. There's none. I can't even get a nashi if I wanted.
Oh no. Summer's nashi season.
I could probably get... No, that's not healthy though. I was gonna say spicy chicken. No, I gotta be serious. I gotta go get a green smoothie. I think at Booster Juice has them. Kale, apple...
Sugar? Are we concerned about the diabetes at all?
Really, Kristen? Niagara Falls? Nice. I love making good seats.
Remember when your doctor back in Kuwait told you could have like a piece of fruit a day, or like a piece and a half of fruit a day because of your raging diabetes? Remember that?
My nose is stuffed. And I have water.
She's gonna get her sugars up to like 400 or 500 again.
Sure, it's not a stain. Nashis were really good. I want one. Yeah, they were. Some people tried them. They're like, they were gross. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. That red sequins dress is in the garbage. That's for sure.
DX. Exactly.
I should have donated it to Value Village. Imagine you're shopping in Value Village and you see that dress in the racks. I live in a small town, so we have limited restaurants. Oh no. That would be my nightmare. Or it probably would be good for my wallet, though. Yep, we have...
Oh no, Wheelie. I think it's the cicadas outside.
A few great poutine places very near us. Legendary. No way! I gotta try them.
Yeah, they're still there.
Live stream. Can Solana come for a visit?
Just exciting little buddies joining the stream.
No, not in the amount of time I'm gonna be here. No, Squeaky from. I don't think so. Maybe in the future. Born villain, welcome to Very Important Recipes. Any New Year's Eve? No. There's like tentative plans. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Like I'm just feeling really down, and I don't think I really want to do much. Sequin abayas. Yeah, there are abayas that have sequins. Hi, Born Villain. Thank you. Me and fast food. Rarely eat out though. Yeah. Well, that's good though. So I don't want to go out to a bar. Like, there's just no way. Like, I don't like bars or dance clubs, so I won't be going out.
Also, Chantal's mentioned alcohol a couple of times, like in this stream, and maybe in the dinner stream later tonight, like the 6-minute one that she was doing. Huh.
Maybe I'll
Is she forgetting alcohol's a no-no?
go out and eat with family. I don't know. We'll see. Can we play a game? Okay, how about we play I Spy? If you like that game? There's some very intricate abayas and beautiful. Yes, Born Villain. Safer at home, yeah. Did you buy Prosecco? No. Did I ever drink Prosecco? I'd rent a hotel for a month if I had the money.
Prosecco. Wasn't that like one of the New Year's streams? Was Prosecco the New Year's in with Pete's? The COVID New Year? Was that then?
Really? Why? Never have I ever. I never played that before. That sounds like a teenage game. No? Okay, now I have boxes in my car. Like,
Chantal's played. Surely she has. Well, she hasn't had friends to do it. That's sad.
did everyone get a good view of my satchel? I'm gonna put the stuff that I bought from Amazon.
Ma'am, it's. I hope you didn't pay more than like $15 for that.
Can I just wait? It's like my earpods, my Marcel. I also ordered a whole bunch of stuff.
So where's your bag?
I ordered a lot of stuff. Still on the way. Oh, I'm gonna put this on my phone.
Oh, she must have gotten Amazon gift cards for Christmas. That's what this is.
Yeah, I can't show you.
Who said it's a diaper bag, Tweety?
Oh, and that's it. Box Mountain begins. This is my satchel.
She jokes, but there's going to be a box mountain in the back of her car.
Oh. It smells like warehouse.
I can guarantee you that dirt and filth we saw in the Kia when she came back to it has not been cleaned.
Alright. Box exactly. Fondue is popular on New Year's Eve. Really? Oh, I love fondue.
Hey, Elle, good to see ya.
Yeah, exactly. Teardrop.
Not Poopy in the title? Yes, Poopy in the title.
But there's a lot of. It looks like a
It's got it. Well, Foodie's decided to forgive Poopy, so it's the Foodie Beauty and Poopy show,
utility. Yeah, it's a
which is a mouthful. Also, hi, good to see you.
utility bag. That's what it is. So I can put my water here, my passport stuff here.
Oh yeah, Shay, I know, because in Brisbane we don't do daylight savings either, so it pushes me even like further back for people. So sometimes like the fun morning streams, which are my evening streams, morning on the other side of the planet, are like 3 o'clock in the morning for people, and that's not helpful.
It's like the thing
4 o'clock is much more forgiving.
I hate about traveling is always freaking. Like I'm so stressed. I'm gonna lose some documents, so I always put like everything in here. And I got a new one for Christmas, a new passport holder, which is so cool because it's really nice.
Foodie Poopy for short. We can if you'd like. That's their couple's name.
So that'll be nice. And then you can put your important stuff, you know. And that's it.
What a terribly accurate couple's name. Lindsay W, thank you for being here for 17 months. Lindsay says petition to rename her Duty Beauty. That one's also really good. Oh my god, there's so many puns. So many terrible, filthy, scatty couples puns. Hey chef, good
Chinese
to see
food.
you. Foodie Duty is also a good one.
Really? What does satchel mean? Well, I don't know, like a bag or something. No, Box Mountain. No. Hi, Gemini Gem. I haven't looked into Mount Jaro yet because I haven't been able to see a doctor. Like, I don't know, it's so crazy here. For doctors, like, why do I not have any Kleenex in here?
I'm still confused how she hasn't managed to get into a clinic. Like, the walk-in clinics that she can wait in line for? How has she not managed to do that yet? Because, like, she's got to get her bloods tested and, like, she might need insulin and she can't just... What a fucking world where Chantal is just going to eat herself into, like, a 23 blood sugar and then have to go to emergency to get hit with insulin because she's too stubborn to go to a walk-in clinic. That's wild to me.
I want to be on cameras. Oh, like actually the ER, no, I couldn't ask them about that because they're not family physicians. You know, they'll say, well, ask a family physician.
Happy almost New Year, Elle.
I want to bees on camera someday. Like I said, I'll drive you bees. I'm not going to stalk you. You have to be here. Don't want. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Andros say she was away for about a day.
Well, that would be cool. I hope I can feel better. I don't feel like social, like in-person social at all. Like, I don't know. Even worse than I was before. I kind of want to walk over there.
What are we doing with this waffly blue neck piece?
The style of these sweaters. I haven't gone to Maurice's yet. Oh no, Messy Girl. I think Messy Girl is I can't remember. Welcome to Very Important Recipe. What do Canadians eat on? I think Chinese is common too.
Oh, I think she's conscious about her chin.
That's
what it is.
I hate being around lots of me too. So you're down. Yeah, I'm sad, but for a lot of reasons. It's not easy for me to come home. Like, it's bittersweet for me. You know? It's like there's a depressing side to it. Like, remove my marriage completely from it. This is like there's a depressing side to just coming home, period, you know?
Mama Bear, I don't think that, I mean, it might be the case. They might be able to like push a referral or something like that, but yeah, I don't know. I think the ER's too busy saving people like in a different way, I guess. Chantal's been told a million times on how to see a doctor. She just refuses to be patient or wait. She just keeps blaming the system because she can't get a family doctor, which again was interesting, having read that statistic that 1 out of 5 Canadians don't have a family doctor. Which I think would probably be very similar to here in Australia. In Australia, we have local GPs that we can go and see, but it's relatively easy to make an appointment. Like you're not always necessarily going to get in on the day that you want, but at least you'll get maybe the next day or the day after that. So if you like try to book for a Wednesday, you might have a Friday availability with your doctor, or like the week after. But like it does suck. But yeah, Chantal told us that she just needed to wait in line. She just needed to wait in line at the clinic, and she has refused to. Oh my god, hi Maggies. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. Oh my god, there's so many magpies. I love magpies. They're so smart. Maybe I should start feeding them. No, it's a family. And no, not a cuckoo inside. Just the magpies.
No, dude! Welcome to Very Important Music.
I hope Kevin's well.
That's so weird. They're making a Beetlejuice too.
Correct. So Tamara says, but you can 100% go to a walk-in clinic and just keep seeing the same one until you get a GP. So I know it's in the name, so it might make me seem a little dense, but walk-in clinics don't take appointments, right? It's just walk-ins. What a strange system.
Okay. So yeah, I get depressed about everything.
I
hate being in the same area where my cats are around, where I don't have them myself.
100%, 100%.
So, yeah, I know a lot of people think that I don't care, like, I'm heartless and it doesn't bug me, but it actually really fucked me up. And
not yet, Elle. No, but if I make friends with the family of magpies, then they won't be called pets. They'll be called acquaintances.
Yeah, what else? It's just gloomy, like I appreciate that, but then again, it's also depressing. Like, it's like I said, bittersweet. Hi, Kayla. I don't know if Michael Keaton's in it. A group B's. Yeah, for sure. That's something to think about. Some alone time is okay. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to push through it, because that's my problem. I feel lonely, and it's like
2 days ago, your husband's intimate text messages, voice messages, and nudes, call it what it is, were released by a troll in your audience. He cheated on you, and the entire world now knows about the scat fetish. How has it only been 2 days and this is the talking point? I get it. She's bobbing and weaving around the conversation. I get it. But that's what, time moves fast in girl world. That's why. Woof woof, indeed.
I should be able to be alone for a while without feeling lonely, But
it's the small dog energy that Poopy's barking gave. And don't get me wrong, I'm a really big fan of like big man, small dog. Like I want like a little terrier or like a little, a mini dachshund. Ooh, a Prince. Is it Prince Charles? Spaniel. Just a little. I would like to be a big man with a tiny dog. That's what I would like to be. But and so no shade on tiny dogs. I do love them. But Snoopy's woof woof definitely gave small dog energy. And they did not give alpha. Gave not Omega Verse. Stop. Anyway,
I'm only lonely for
we're not
people.
We're not getting into that conversation.
And for pets and
Lapdog energy. No, see, lapdogs have that cute little like gruff. They have that ruff, like the little, like they're not doing a big woof woof. They're doing just a little like, just a little gruff ruff.
Yeah.
Gave underwhelming. Did.
Angelique. Oh, no, it's not just.
Make us say it with your chest.
I mean, it's not money. It's not a matter of money.
I can't. I've mentioned that thing like twice, and I regret it every time it gets brought up.
It's
we can't talk about the Omegaverse here.
Just like a matter of at the time I rehomed them, I didn't want to. I was really afraid that they would die like on the plane ride to Kuwait because I was reading like horror stories. Like I thought they would have had to go in the plane, and I think they would have for the airline that I was doing at the time. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And like they say, like if your cat has like long fur, like Sam has a heavy coat, and BBJ is like so frail and has a lot of health issues. So I just thought the humane thing to do like would be to rehome them with someone who can take care of them. So, but like at first,
is she rewriting the cat story? Are we hearing this right?
I was bringing BBJ to the vet to like get her checked out and see.
No. You don't get to tell that lie. Sorry, you said the words end of life consultation multiple times. You were trying to put BBJ down. Let's call it a spade. It's a spade. It's a spade.
What, like, they suggested for her? Carbox milk.
No, not to bottom shame at all. We love bottoms.
Continue.
Tops, bottoms, sides.
Stress of travel. Yeah.
Verse, ace, whatever. Love everyone.
The only thing that gets me through the travel is thinking of what's on the other end of it, always. So, I'm enjoying my time here. Hi, Jenna. You do it with the good and bad. This is your life, your future.
Yeah, she threatened to rehome BBJ into a box and then said, oh, wait, no, not a box because pets don't get buried in boxes. It's a bag or something to that effect.
Exactly, Gemini. Thank you.
Like Chantal, the neglectful pet owner.
What's Lane? Welcome to Recipes. Exactly. I have to outweigh, that's the thing, I have a lot of tough decisions to make, and it's just like, I'm so overwhelmed and stressed out.
Oh, that's my end, not her end. Don't get excited.
Like, I'm in a place where I use comfort food, like comfort eating.
I agree. I really like this sweater. I could get lost in this sweater. This sweater makes me think of like a blanket. It's a very cozy sweater. And I like the color as well, the periwinkle blue.
A coping mechanism, and I've always used it here. Like...
Just don't understand why she's wearing it up around her cheeks, but...
So it's like hard. Like, imagine like I'm trying to do like green smoothies. Like, when there's so much good food around. I won't discuss the cats. Yeah, for sure. I don't want to either. I hate traveling, love seeing other places. Me too. Like, I like the different vibes of like the new and unknown,
Do you?
Learning about the places.
Do you? You go to places and sit in the room. That's what you do. You don't travel. You just sit in the room. The most traveling you've done is in Thailand, and that was because Snoopy was there. Sorry, Poopy was there. But that was only 2 weeks.
He ended up in the storage on a plane. You brought your Maine Coon. I think Sam is part Maine Coon because he's so like...
Hello.
He's so... he kind of looks like one. He's still jumpy with any noise 3 years later. Never let them put animals in storage. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm worried. I was worried about that. So worried. And I had a limited amount of
Chantal locking her door at the car driving past.
time to make a decision like that. It's not an easy one, no matter what. But Sam he's being very well taken care of. Like, I get updates all the time, pictures. I miss Sam and me. Yeah, I miss them all the time, So.
The Maggies are very upset at Chantal today. Yes.
There's people beside me in the car.
They're sick of her shit.
They're like looking at me, and now they're backing away because they realize they won't have ultimate privacy. I wonder why. End up like JFK. What do you mean, like shot in my car? No.
Ew. Don't joke about that.
Bring it on! I'm joking. If you could only travel around the world as quick as Santa. Mr. Hanky. Howdy ho!
That's funny. Whoever just referenced Mr. Hanky, that's funny. It's funny.
Oh, scam Richards. I'm just wondering. No, honestly, it doesn't cross.
Maybe she could find a Mr. Hanky like costume, and that could really spice things up.
You know. I mean... yeah, no. I mean, probably most people would be. That's dark. Yeah. Interesting question. Stalkers are everywhere. It's true. It's like a legit question though, because it could happen.
Guys, I know it's funny. I know.
There's really crazy people who email me all the time, and they're like, "I'm executing my plan against you." And I usually ignore it, and it's in my spam. But one time I was looking in my spam for like an important discount code for Paddington's, and I found this fucking idiot's. Sorry for my language, stuff blah blah. This idiot's email like, phase 1 of my plan is all finished, and it's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? So I got really mad and I replied, and I was like, shove your phase 1 and 2 right up your friggin' ass, okay? Like, no one cares. So yeah, I'm taunting murderers. So maybe yeah, it's something to be worried about. I can't handle it though. Like, what? Why are you gonna kill me for what? You don't like me? Turn the channel. I solved your problem. Thank you. That'll be $200. I'd be scared to go anywhere. Yeah, that's why I don't like going.
Right, she's a problem solver for money now.
In public. I've been
and also not very smart.
Shopping online. You know, if I can lay in my bed, comfortable with snacks, and I can order all of these things, and they have
a brown onesie.
a bigger inventory online as well. You know, why am I gonna leave my home and go and risk just that extra anxiety, that extra stress? Like, no. Some days I can do it, but some days right now I can't.
I think you need to get outside and get some fresh air that's not in your car. That's what
I really like this. It's cute. Does it kind of look like teenagery?
I don't love that. It's not my aesthetic.
I don't know.
It looks cozy with the sweater, I guess.
Anyway.
Ginger, not the belly sturdy, he like turdy line. Come on now. That's funny, though.
Funny, no.
It's not scary anymore.
Yeah. It's the best thing in the world, Lolo. What did you get for
Hey,
Christmas?
Brienne, good to see you.
Oh, just like... Did I do a video? No, I don't think I did. I got like bunch of gift cards.
Clocked it.
Honestly, I got so many gift cards for Starbucks, I could go there and be like, yes, I would like a 4-course gourmet Starbucks dinner, please. I'll have the egg bites, and then I'll have the turkey ciabatta. I don't know. Like, it's really crazy. Nelly B's title. Follow me, now, easy on my jeans. I have that song in my head. I don't know why. Do you tear up? Always think of the worst scenarios. Yeah, me too.
I'm so glad for the ability to speed things up.
Do all the time.
I don't think I could suffer through this live. Did any of you suffer through this live?
You have friends who like to leave the blinds open on purpose?
Yeah, too tired. Her story changes.
From it. Exhibitionist. Some people are into that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I had to bite the bullet and use a kitchen chair. Totes thought of you. You had to use a... Okay, like, I love kitchen chairs. I think even if I'm thin, if I ever get thin, which I don't know if that will happen, but... why would you want to stand when you can sit? I don't know. Had my husband escort the cat. Oh.
Why would you ever go to gym instead of just, like, sleeping? I do like sleep. Gym's also good. Although I did sumo deadlifts last night, and my lower back suffering.
The cat was scarred for life. See, that's what I don't want. I don't know. Sparkling apple cider, no.
Which means I was doing it.
I'm gonna go shower and do a giant tiger bees. Okay, well, enjoy the giant tiger. I haven't been in one in forever.
Polter, I've never sat down while cooking. I don't think I've ever sat down while cooking. I've definitely gone to sit down while something was like on the stove cooking, but I've never sat in the kitchen cooking, as opposed to standing because I'm, able to do that. I don't know. I think we all kind of came to the same conclusion with Chantel's kitchen chair as well. Like, Gal, you have the ability to just stand up. It'll make everything like so much quicker and easier.
Yeah, sorry that happened, Angelique, because...
But she is lazy.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest fears about my pets, was like... that.
Oh, you did chess today, Lisa? Nice.
Happening. And I'm sure it was hard on them.
I agree, Elle. To be fair, sleeping and gym should work in cohesion.
You know?
Sometimes bed's so cozy.
Being rehomed. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they're freaking relieved. Do you ever think of it that way? Maybe they hate my guts? Maybe I did a really good thing for them? Anyway. I mean, wouldn't you go nuts? Would you want to live with a woman who, like, grabs you and hugs you and squeezes you and says, "Oh, you sweetie," all day long? No, you wouldn't want to live with someone like that, so.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, wouldn't you go nuts? Would you want to live with a woman who, like, grabs you and hugs you and squeezes you and says, "Oh, you sweetie," all day long. No, you wouldn't want to live with someone like that. So, can we go kitchen chair shopping?
I don't know if that was a reference to the cats or to Snoopy. Sorry, Poopy. I, I don't think they have a lot of affection for each other. That's what I think.
It was a little rough for reach on 5'7". Wow, I'm so short.
I find it so weird as well, the way that Chantal talks about, like, relationships that she wants versus, it's like what you ordered versus what was delivered, you know? Like, she tries to paint this super respectful, intimate, romantic relationship with Snoopy that's very, Poopy, which is very private, which is very like, no, you don't get to see the marriage license, you don't get to see the marriage certificate, no, we keep everything offline, and it's very wholesome, and it's very faithful, and it's very lol jokes, turns out, not really. Those are all the things that she wants, and I guess the hard part for Chantal is that her audience has never believed that. Like, I don't think anyone's ever believed that Poopy and Foodie are the way their relationship is painted on her channel. At all. Oh, she's talking about
Brr, it's freezing.
Fair.
Gosh, box me. Get out of my way. Yeah, but why would someone want to kill you? Exactly. I don't know. Like, really. I mean, there's really crazy... That's why I wanted to take a longer break than this. I'm tired of crazy bitches on the internet. You know? Like, I'm tired of them. Like, they're so psychotic. I'm just sick of it.
Oh, here we go. We're ramping up now.
And, like, to be in this environment... Ugh, so, anyway.
Hello.
Sorry for my language, but... It's so weird, I don't blame you. Some people are literally just crazy people. Like, you know, I mean, like, crazy in, like, a criminally psychotic... nonsensical, like, delusional... you know.
Okay, nonsensical and delusional elements can be applied to this sweater wearer right here, to be fair.
You know, like I'm gonna message a married man and you know, try to suck FFG's ass. I'm gonna message a married man for 5 minutes of validation and like 2 minutes of clout. Like, that kind of psychotic. Like, I'm just like, I'm so over the internet right now, you know what I mean? But that's why I'm doing, like, members only. It's just a lot more quiet, and it's...
But remember, in that content, that acceptance video, we'll call it, that forgiveness video that you made, you had a screenshot up that had all of the people who were in one of Poopy's Instagram accounts. So why do you think this is an isolated event? That's a good question. Why does Chantal think that Poopy has only spoken to this one person? I don't know whether or not this one person, like, approached Poopy as the member of the internet or not. But in some of those screenshots, there was mention of Chantal, so he was aware that K-Bella was aware of Chantal. So I imagine it's that. I don't know if that's worse or better that Poopy cheated on you with someone in your audience or not. But also, I wouldn't trust him because there's probably like 12 other conversations that are very similar.
Just like a lot more laid back. Look at the creeps behind you. I saw them. Why are they creeps? You don't know they're creeps. People were putting screenshots behind a paywall. Yeah, and I hope they know that they did, like, revenge porn. I hope they know that. They're stupid fucking idiots. Like, it's sad if that's your life. Like, really. Couldn't be me. And that's why I keep going, because no matter what, I'm not a piece of crap like that. I don't do that kind of shit to people, you know? Like, my life is not perfect and it can be messed up, but at the end of the day, you know, that's where my conscience is clean. They want to ruin your life just because they don't like you. Exactly.
Fecal attraction. Ginger, you are on one today.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a once was person says, don't kink shame him, but definitely kink shame her. It always comes around to being the woman's fault. It is actually wild to listen to Chantal justify her forgiveness of Poopy because it was all the other person's fault. It's crazy.
She wanted FFG's attention. How fucking sad and pathetic. Like, you want some, like, why? You know, like, why would you want Slimer's attention? Oh my gosh, I don't get it. Like, what's the, like, that's so high school mentality. Like, she's really pathetic. She just needs validation from any way. It's so sad.
Mirror, Foodie.
I stole her man away from her. Well, bitch, are you with him now? Like, okay, so that then you could say, yeah, I stole him.
So wild. This is wild. Right?
Yeah, and I saw, like, her sole purpose was to ruin our marriage. Like, you're exactly like I said, psychotic bitches. I'm like, I just wanted to take a bit of a break, but fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, it's everybody else's fault. Your man was tricked into this. He had no idea what he was doing. He didn't send the dick pic or the feet pic or the woof woof. he didn't say, what did he say? You're a real slave, you're a real dog. You will sleep under my bed. I want to do the... He definitely didn't send porn to Kay Bella and say, I'll do this to you. No, he's innocent in all of this, of course. Of course. He was tricked. He was tricked, he's innocent.
I'm not gonna let anyone chase me away from here, and this too shall pass. Like everything ideal, just I know some people are just so disgusting.
If she goes back to him, that's so low. That is sad. Desperate.
That's all. You know, I just hate those kind of people.
Pathetic.
And I wish they would just leave me the fuck alone and get a life. But
the woof woof does get me every time. It's really funny.
Here you have it. Anyways, like. XO Charles, hey, welcome to Yeah, it's my platform exactly, and I'm the boss of everything.
Yeah, Miss Hell, it does bother my my logic to think that Chantal actually thinks that this is a one-time thing. Like, one time for someone from her audience, maybe, who had the ability to put everything up on Twitter, which, again, just reiterating, I'm not interested in the reality, I'm just watching my stories, so that's why it all comes through Chantal. I'm just aware of everything else, so I can't believe it's an isolated event. I cannot. No.
Anyways, they will. I know they'll never stop. So just let them talk to themselves. Where I fault is I see I get curious and I see things I'll watch Yo Mama stream, for example. That's the best. That's where I've been getting little bits of tea. But
I think that's a lie. Well, not that she watches, but I think that she's on Twitter.
If I don't watch anything dramatic, I'm so literally so much happier.
And she said just before that someone sent her something or someone saw something and told her what it was about. So I don't know. She's got her little birds, little turds.
Ignorance is bliss in this case. So I just don't. It's McDonald's version of.
It was meant to be a great Game of Thrones reference, but oh well.
It really is just shit. Yeah, exactly, Lois Lane. You take no comfort in other people's misfortunes, exactly. And then they'll be like, well, we're justifying it because she's a terrible person. I'm sorry, what? They do things that are 100 times worse than I've ever done. It's insane. The projection. Nancy, welcome to Very Important Recipes. Some people are disgusting and have no boundaries, exactly. Kelly, okay, welcome to Very Important Recipes.
Yeah, some people cheat on their partner. What a considerate boundary.
Interesting, quick posting, quite disgusting. Make one
a high bar. High bar.
Yeah, and then say I'm exploiting my own story. It's so dumb. That's what's infuriating. Is
what?
That collective mentality where there's no brain involved, no intellectual thought forming. These stupid.
I like to think we have a lot of intellectual thoughts here on this channel.
Theories, it's just ew. What the? I don't know, but it's crazy. Stay back. Everyone has skeletons, yeah. They're all out of a job without me. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Lily, good to see you.
But anyway,
hope you're well.
That's it. I did a video, so I'll be putting that out.
Talking
about something.
Can't wait.
And then also...
Oops. There we go. There we go.
I have to do some cameos. I don't know what I want to do about, food. Just want to remind me...
I don't know either.
Walking your weight unprovoked, he's guilty too. Yeah, I know, Nancy. I am, not really talking about that right now. I have a video coming out. It's all projection, yeah. So, yeah, leaving it for a year, I know. Anything we need warned? No. What? What you permit, you promote. Yeah, well, I will address that. I'm glad to see Maggie in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. It's hard, So, it's tough, but at least, I can come here and talk to you guys, and I have people in real life I can talk to, in person. I just don't like to. I don't know. That's just, the type of weird I am,
Chantal, anyway, weird?
So.
No way.
Should I get a green smoothie?
No,
but I know I'll feel better if I drink a kale smoothie. I'll feel better.
Yeah, but you want a poutine.
Takes two to tango, but it's your life, no one else's. Yeah, for sure. But
Steve, I agree.
I know, Nancy, but the thing is you can't say it will happen again because sometimes men change and men grow, like, you know, and people
Oh, I see we're breaking out the old mate playbook.
make mistakes. So
Yeah, this was just a one-time thing. People make mistakes. Men learn. They grow. He is but 29 years old. He didn't know any better. He was tricked. You know, he's not wise to the way of the world. And pooping.
it's hard when it's a one-time, like,
On a serious note, Ella asks, which is worse, Poopy's exposure or CPAP rescue? Well, the CPAP rescue was more like life, like, concerning in the moment, I guess, because it was like, oh, Chantal, maybe don't confront the, like, aggressive meth head. Like, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that, because that seems dangerous. The whole, like, Poopy cheating on Chantal and sending, like, feet pics and stuff, that's a little less, like, immediately dangerous to the physicality. So I would say worse in a danger way would be CPAP rescue. Worse in a humiliation way, definitely this.
occurrence. It's like, it's an infidelity, so it's super
I think this because it's now the second time someone from Chantal's audience has activated this type of play, I guess. Probably that.
it will happen again because sometimes men change and men grow, like, you know, and people make mistakes. So it's hard when it's a one-time, like, occurrence. It's
The one time you know about.
like, it's an infidelity, so it's super hard. But like, if you have to weigh, in my opinion, you have to weigh the good with the bad, you know.
In my opinion, the bad is so much heavier than the good in this.
Like, people are saying he's a bad person because of the type of, like, you know,
He cheated on you, Mary.
stuff that came out,
Cheated on you.
and it's like,
Cheated on you and did not disclose his sexual interests with his wife. This is a soap opera. No, bad, boo. He's a bad person. You're also a bad person, so whatever. But for this, bad person.
I would have never known it because, like, that's not his real life. Fantasy and real life are different, you know. Like, and even if, like, no matter how taboo a fetish is, it's still.
Do you know the fun thing about, like, being in a relationship with someone? You can often open up and talk about, like, fantasies and interests and all of that stuff. And because it's generally healthy relationship, safe space, safe area to talk about the things, the wants, desires. And usually you do that before you get married, but whatever. No, we have rolled out the gym mats, everyone. We're doing the mental gymnastics floor routine at this stage.
Just fantasy. When it becomes real life, that's when it's bad, you know. I'm not talking about the infidelity, but just the fetish part. It's like, you know, and there are just things that we have to work on, like communication when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's like, you have to outweigh, like, in my real life, he treated me like literally like a princess. Like, I've never opened my own car door. Like, he's so a year and over something with this person, and never has he ever treated me like anything but a queen. And I think that's why he didn't want.
Chantal, at this point in time, you really have to ask yourself, what does he want from me? Because it's not the stuff we saw in the leaks.
Want to use, like, degradation, like, fetish on me, because he just, like, he's like, imagine I talk to you like that. He's like, I could never. So it's like, and I'm not excusing it, but I don't think that makes him a bad person alone. The infidelity, I think, like, marked that there's an issue that we have to rectify. And, you know, if I forgive once, I can see forgiving once. If it ever happened again, I would be fucking gone. Like, ever happened again.
No, you've said that before. You've said, if you cheat on me, I'll go. Well, you said it in the last stream where you were, like, teary and raging. So, no.
And I'm basing that on the fact that I never saw this from him. Like I said, he treated me like a princess, you know? Yeah, at the end of the day, like, people can give me their opinion. Sure, I appreciate it. And
okay, you said you appreciate it. Great, here's my opinion. Dump his ass. He cheated on you. This is all humiliating. If you go back to him, you are more desperate, lonely, and sad than I ever thought possible. It's crazy. She's on the other side of the planet. She's got nothing over there outside of the animals. And it does suck that the animals are over there, but Chantal's a neglectful pet owner, so I'm assuming that Poopy's probably going to do a better job. No. You are already a spectacle on the internet. You will just be a whole ass laughing stock if you decide to get back with Poopy. Crazy.
if I do go back, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences of whatever happens, you know?
Are you?
But
How do you think Poopy feels that all of this has happened? Like, he's got to be pretty humiliated, shamed. Do you think we'll ever see him on the internet again? Oh, is he going to do a gaming stream? Couples channel? Ooh, fun.
really like good person, like other than this incident. And you know, even in the screenshot you see him say, I've never ever talked to another woman since loving Chantal. Like I know he loves me. I know it's
He said he never ever talked to another woman after loving Chantal, except in this instance where we have evidence of cheating and with the potential other instances. Because I can't imagine this is a one-time thing, Chantal. You left him alone quite a lot. You had to go back to Canada, and then you had to go to... Well, you went to Thailand together. But you've been back and forth from Canada. You've left Poopy alone by himself. How do you trust that? How do you trust that? You don't trust that. Chantal's going to get paranoid real quick. Real bad. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Jamie says, who remembers her saying, things weren't working out anyway. This could be a sign from God. 2 days ago. Well, that was different. That was when that was before she knew about everything. And somehow her finding out about everything has led to her forgiveness of Poopy, which doesn't make sense at all.
the thing is, like, most people don't even know our dynamic of our marriage. Like,
what is the dynamic? Why don't you explain it to us?
because people don't even, how can you know the dynamic? You don't even know if you in your mind, you don't even know if we're married or not, you know? So people say,
So are you married or not?
to say behind closed doors, people don't really know everything, you know?
We know that he likes to shit on people.
So it's like, I know that better because I live it.
You didn't know he likes to shit on people. So it turns out we might know more about Poopy than you do.
So I don't have the same rights. No, I do have the same rights. Kuwait is not oppressive towards women, you know? Susie, like,
In Kuwait, you can't drive, right? Right. So how like what happens if you go there and you go back to the creamy condo and then you're just locked in again because we know that you often don't have keys to the places that you stay. What happens then? What happens? Like, I'm not even considering dangerous elements. I'm considering, like, Poopy could have just been out there engaging with other people without her knowledge. She could have just been sitting at home eating on camera while Poopy's getting, you know, poopy.
yeah, and it was only in chat. It wasn't like a real life thing, you know? It's still infidelity and it still hurts, and I'm not excusing that. That's something that I have to decide if I can get over.
She seems to be over it pretty quickly, to be fair. The audience, I think, is more shocked and alarmed than Foodie is.
But I don't know. You know, that's just something, it's like my marriage, like, is it worth throwing away a whole marriage where he's been nothing but amazing husband other than this one incident? And, you know, he's really
Didn't you break up the last time you came to Canada? But it's just this one time, you guys.
sorry. He's really repentive or whatever. And I mean, he's just like, do I really want to throw away all that love and all the...
Also, I do love the fact she didn't change the title of this. It's still called No Marriage Talk. And here we are 40 minutes in talking about the marriage.
the goodness of our family. Like, we have a pet family. I don't care if people think that's not real because there's no kids. It is. Do I really want to throw all that away just for this, like, stupid thing?
You threw the other 2 cats away for this stupid thing, so... Yikes.
And it's like...
I gave away my cats for you!
You know,
that was a line. That was a line you said.
No. People are focusing on his reaction, but it's like, people don't ever, like, think that it's a bit messed up that somebody purposely tried to, like, ruin a marriage for entertainment. That's, like, man, like...
Look, I mean, once again, for me, this has been the most dramatic, entertaining, interesting thing that's happened in the last 12 months watching Foodie. In that same vein, I still hold by, like, her reality is not my reality. For me, no touchy, whatever. But I can only control me. But this has ended up happening, and Chantal's decided to talk about it on her channel, so we watch.
That should hurt more than what happened to me. That should hurt you more than what happened to me. Because you're going to have to... everyone has to face... You reap what you sow. 100% forever, you know? It's true for everybody. Don't like fat shaming? Sometimes he makes fat jokes with me, like, in person. Like...
Yikes.
He's very,
Do you ever turn around and say, please don't say things like that? That's really hurtful to my feelings? Because that's what a mature relationship looks like. No? Okay. Well, I mean, it's not a mature relationship, but I guess it's a mature response to your partner in a mature relationship saying something that might be hurtful to you. And if they're doing it vindictively, then that's a bit toxic. And if they're doing it out of ignorance, then you have the opportunity to tell them how you're feeling. But this probably isn't that type of relationship, huh?
he doesn't understand, like, fat shit. Like, they're very blunt. You know, like, if somebody sees that you're obese and you have a problem, like, even the doctors there are blunt about weight. You would feel so fat shamed if you're a Westerner and you go over there. Sorry, I got a free water.
Why are you sorry? And also, what?
So, I don't know. But, yeah. I think it was all just, like, spur of the moment, like, in the heat of the moment, like, because it just looks like verbal diarrhea. Like, it's just like, holy, like, I have someone here who will listen to my secret fetish I'm ashamed of and I never reveal, and just blurt it all out.
No, it seemed pretty well practiced, and I would say that he's had those conversations with multiple women, Chantal, but that's just my 2 cents.
You know? Like, whatever. I don't know. I guess a part of me just...
What was the catalyst? I would like to know that. What was the catalyst for Poopy getting online and reaching out to Kate? Well, Kay Bella reached out to him, right? And then they moved it out from the original Instagram to a different account or different messenger. What was the catalyst, though? That you weren't there? Is that what you're going to tell yourself? I wasn't there, so Poopy was vulnerable. He was confused. He just didn't know what he was doing. Is that what she's telling herself? She's wild.
Like,
she's crazy.
I said, we know our dynamic.
Woof woof. Exactly.
It's up to us what we want to do going forward. So, you know, it's just... Ugh. No, but here's the thing, Applebee's. I'm not into that. He's never brought that up to me, like, ever. So I don't think he even wants to do those things with me.
I would be so embarrassed. Like, not just at the Poopy stuff, because I'm not particularly into scat. I would just be so embarrassed in this situation. Like, I don't know, how do you come back from that?
So, I don't have fetishes like that. So, you know, but there's like a medium.
Okay, so talking about Chantal's sexual interests, there's a long and sordid history of what Chantal got into, in the last 3 years that has seared itself into my memory. I remember when Old Mate was first introduced and Chantal was like, oh, I call him Dom because he's like that, and I'm like totally into it. And I hated every minute of all of that conversation. And then it turns out that he's an abusive meth head. So I'm not saying that those things necessarily go hand in hand. What I am saying is that oftentimes there are there's a whole conversation about like toxic doms that should be had, and about like what abuse actually looks like and what caring about people and caring for people looks like and all of that stuff. And we had those conversations back in the Old Mate era. Now with the Snoopy stuff, it's not just about like the poop and the pee, but it's also about like the degradation of other people. He was calling people dogs. He was calling people slaves. He was doing all of that stuff. Now, I don't love any of this in like the Chantal verse. I don't. But historically, we are now up to the next relationship with a guy who has some stuff going on, and it is just weird that you coming out of the relationship with Old Mate where that stuff was obviously spoken about. And I'm not talking about like the end where it all got really bad. Like I'm talking about the start when she first started introducing Old Mate. It is just really strange that you have that lived experience under your belt and you can't see the forest for the trees in this. You know? It's weird.
You can meet with somebody, you can spice things up more, you can make things red velvet and less vanilla, you know, like, seriously, you know, so I mean, hey,
just wet my beverage.
I'm just saying, I trying to look at it maturely, like, you know, to learn from it, like, anyway, like, you gotta make this decision for yourself. Exactly.
No, she doesn't learn.
Relationships take work. Most people don't want to put the effort in. It's too difficult. They really do, you know, like...
She doesn't learn, and I think the hard thing is she's painted herself in so many different ways when it comes to her personal interests. And I understand that those can change, but, like, we lived through 2 years of the Old Mate stuff with Chantal. We knew what she was talking about and how she was talking about things when it came to her interests in a sexual manner. So yeah, it is just this is very confusing because she's acting kind of brand new in all of this as if she hasn't got that like history that's been lived out on the internet. It's bizarre. Danielle, hello, lovely. Thank you for being here for 30 months. Danielle says, "Oh my god, I'm catching live." You are. Hello, lovely to see you. Good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. And Dawn to Dust, thank you for the super chat. Dawn says, "Woof woof" will be a thing in the chat now. Woof woof is hilarious. Oh my god, is there a puppy emoji? Is there a little dog emoji? Like a little dog face? Oh, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Because if there's not, I might need to make a woof woof emoji.
But other than that, he treats me very well. Every emotion you see in our videos, our couple videos, I know it looks corny, but it's all real. Like we really, 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 just, what was I gonna say? There's somebody here distracting me.
Oh no.
What the hell do you want?
Well, they can't hear you. It's fine.
Only I'm allowed here. Oh, a jogger. I noticed a lot of jogger dudes wear spandex.
Why is that funny?
You've been with your husband 30.
Spandex is great. 4-way stretch and it wicks away sweat. Happy days. Oh my god, look at the little puppers. Oh, we do have the boop the snoot. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna have to repurpose the boop the snoot emoji as the woof woof. No, I think I can make a woof emoji. I think I can do that. Yeah.
6 years, and I'm sure you've had up and down moments, right? Shut up, Applebee's.
It will be brown. Yes.
But you guys are getting it wrong. Saying he does. It's not saying he likes shit. It's like whenever it's like there's a type of fetish where it's like you want to like, I don't even want to talk about it, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh well, we're here now.
I mean, it's like, so yeah, whatever. Are you at the outhouse? No. There's some people who have degradation fetish, and that freaking bitch also was playing along with it, saying, you know, like, oh, I like that. I want you to degrade me. I want to be abused. I want to be raped. You know, like, so when two people are consensually involved in some kind of
the mental gymnastics this woman is doing, this is so fucked. It wouldn't, like, for me, it's worse. I'm not putting myself in anyone's situation here. I think it's worse the fact that it was like infidelity, like Chantal was saying, and a discussion about like sexual fantasies that you have no idea about. I think that compounds the bad. That's what it is. Yeah. Because like this is a shock to the audience, obviously, but you question whether or not like the interest should be a shock to you as the person who's been in this loving marriage for the last year. Juniper, hello. Thank you for being here for 31 months, mate. I appreciate it. Juniper says, Happy New Year, all. Wish me luck on nursing school. Good luck on nursing school, mate. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us, and good luck for 2024. Very much a lack of respect. Too tired. Yeah. And Holla, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Holla says, on the rewatch, happy early New Year, everyone. Woof, woof. Woof, woof indeed, mate. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Do you know what's funny? Woof, woof can work with the thumbs up, because the thumbs up is a reference to old mate sending a thumbs up to I love you. Remember when Chantal messaged old mate and she said I love you, and he just sent a thumbs up back and then was like, where's my thumb now? It's the histories converging. I love it. Thank you for the support.
Weird fantasy, whatever. It's different. Like, it's not, doesn't make a person a bad person. Like, even if you think it's weird, you know?
She was saying XYZ doesn't make a person a bad person about old mate as well. So again, just like putting everything into reference with this nonsense. She's literally just talking herself in circles to the point where she's able to forgive old mate, which is fucking desperate and crazy. Sorry, Poopy, not old mate.
So some people have a fetish for licking roller coasters. I mean, what the I don't know. It's if in real life, because he's never been violent, never abusive, never yelling, never being, he's always goofy, funny, laughy, loving Salah.
Danielle, thank you for the super chat again. Danielle, sorry, she said goofy in the laugh, and his laugh came to mind, and that's how I hear it. Thank you for the super chat. Danielle says, self-esteem on the ground. Why is she backtracking? Because she's trying to forgive him. She's trying to find a way for the audience to be on her side in the forgiveness. Because realistically, like, Poopy's a shithead. Poopy's a shithead for being, for cheating or whatever. Like, obviously, all of that. And so in this conversation, the audience would generally take Chantal's side in like, you've been cheated on, like, he's terrible, what are you doing? The problem is, this is very much good Judy talking, right? It's like when you're sitting down with a wine and your good friend, and they're like, no, I'm going to go back to him. This is old mate all over again. We had so many, like, glass of wine discussions about old mate, where it was like, girl, you gotta get some self-respect, and you gotta, like, leave him because he's terrible. This is just that conversation again, but she never wants to have that conversation because she's desperate and she's afraid she'll never find anyone. The people she does find, it turns out, to have not great qualities, including, you know, being old mate and now being Poopy. So she just desperately wants the audience to be okay with this and accept the fact that she's forgiven him, which I don't think the audience is going to be on board for. You know, did you guys like the laugh? Thanks, I've been working on it.
No. So yeah, he's told me about some things, preferences. You have that discussion about intimacy and what you like when you're meeting somebody and you're exploring each other, whatever. And it just kind of never went anywhere. Like he would bring up the sort of things that he liked, like more domineering.
No, I think that's a lie because you seemed very shocked by everything.
And in bed, and I was like, we don't talk about this usually, but I'm just saying for give you the picture, like.
I don't think they've ever had this conversation. I don't think they've ever had a conversation about what their interests are, what their desires are, what their sexual, focus is. They've never had these conversations. Look at the way she's fucking fidgeting with her hoodie.
It never went anywhere. Like, he would bring never being... He's always goofy, funny, laughy, loving Salah, So, yeah. He's told me about some things, preferences, you have that discussion about intimacy and what you like when you're meeting somebody and you're...
Absolute lie.
Exploring each other, whatever.
No.
And,
I think, what I think it is? And this is kind of a danger for newer relationships as well. Oh, but Beetle. No, go outside, buddy. You're very lost here. Go outside. Bye-bye. No, outside. Outside. You don't need to be inside. You're very cute, but you don't need to be in here. You need to be in nature. You don't need to be here. There you go. Stay there. This is very much like a concern about new relationships, right? And very much like a phenomena in the digital era of dating, I guess, is that putting words onto a screen, pixels on a screen, matter a lot less than impact a lot less than an actual physical conversation. So you can be, you and Poopy can be, hitting up on Tinder and having a good time, and Poopy can say, oh, yeah, I'm really interested in this, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in this. And that might be a Poopy thing as well. He might not have the confidence to be able to have the conversation about what his sexual interests are in person. And that's fine. Why do we need to know all of this? We absolutely don't. This is intimate and should certainly be kept to the two of you, but it's not now. So yeah, I'm confident down that they never had a conversation about what their desires were in person. Maybe on text, definitely not in person. And that's I don't know. That is not a sign of maturity. That's not. And so my question is whether we don't need to go into that. It's fine.
No, it just kind of never went anywhere. He would bring up the sort of things.
Dijon, yes, magpies. They're everywhere today.
He liked, more domineering and. In bed, and I was like, we don't talk about this usually, but I'm just saying for give you the picture, I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, I'm like I said, I'm very vanilla. My favorite is romance, to the max, to the max,
Tell me about romance, Chantal. What does romance look like to you?
And there's not really anything really romantic about being spit on, so people have different likes, you know what I mean?
Some people find it romantic.
And yes, that compatibility is important. But
look, bodily fluids go everywhere.
we're also attracted to each other and have our own intimate life, and there's love there on top of that. So it's there's a medium.
What?
And yes, that compatibility is important. But we're also attracted to each other and have our own intimate life, and there's love there on top of that. So it's there's a medium.
I don't know what she means about a medium.
I didn't order glasses yet. Yeah, teardrop, I know. Me too.
Starfishing is her favorite one. You're right. Good memory.
It's like there's 80 people in here. I know. I want to be private. That's the problem with being a public figure. Sometimes things just aren't private. The Lockma pictures making the rounds? No.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Look, I'm very pretty these.
That's funny because we used it.
What does that even have to do? What are you talking about? No, I don't partake in that thing. That's not something I enjoy. Like I said, I'm very vanilla. So he doesn't like skinny girls, exactly. But he also makes fat jokes, but it doesn't really bug me because I know he's not malicious with it, when we're together. It's not you're fat and gross kind of thing. No.
I don't know, him saying fat jokes and him having a degradation fetish, if I were, not even me, if you were a more curious person, you might delve into that combination of personality traits and interests, but I'm not.
Yeah, thanks for the super chat, Clara. I'm plain Jane. We know a little too much now. Yeah, exactly. That always ends up being the case, and people are like, yay, content. I hate you all.
You're the one, dude, you're the one bringing everyone's attention to this.
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
We're just watching.
That's why I like talking online, because I can talk for 2 hours about something. And if you're face-to-face with somebody and you're talking for 2 hours about something nonstop, they would be, there's only so many nods and, oh, okay, you can do like in 2 hours facing somebody, so.
Yeah, but see, the key here is that you're the main character. That's why you're not nodding and saying, yeah, okay, is because you're leading the charge in this conversation. Also, as much as I love sitting here and watching nonsense and talking with y'all, like, go find a friend. Like, dear Chantal, please go find Pete, go sit down, have a glass of something, water, I don't know, and have this conversation, because you don't need to be having these conversations online. This is very much a private conversation, but whatever.
I didn't think y'all were being sexual. Why would you think that we're not?
Oh no, now we're getting deep in it.
Intimate.
Deep in the intimates.
Captain O'Reilly, welcome to Reporting Recipes. How does somebody like FFG have the nerve? Have you seen what she looks like? For real, I'm being like, this is scientific, okay? This is fact, objective. She sits there and cackles with 5,000 people about me not being able to have sex with my husband. Why? Because of how I look? Like, are you kidding? You're fat. You have a weird SpongeBob body. You look like Slimer, and you have the voice of the Wicked Witch of the East and West. And you're gonna sit there telling me, like, I don't understand that. That's so stupid to me. If I married somebody, you guys.
The pinky is up, everyone. Rage active. She's a barbarian. She would like to rage.
Saw me for the past however many years. How sexual of a person was I? I was nasty. So.
Nasty.
So if I'm gonna marry somebody who doesn't fulfill that, it's not gonna last.
Okay, but you didn't know about his interests, which makes me think that, no, you weren't being fulfilled. That's all. Like, pearl clutching indeed. I said I didn't think that they were fucking based on the chemistry of two people. And even after a year, like, it was the fucking awkward cheek pinches and think about this now, right? Snoopy, in physical contact with Chantal, would, like, pat her back or, like, pinch her cheek. But then in text messages is all about, like, some nasty shit, you know? So, and I understand there's that whole conversation about what that looks like culturally and what they're, you know, what they should be showing in public displays of affection and shouldn't, blah, 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 blah. But also they were in Thailand, so there's a whole argument against that. I don't necessarily think they were intimate just based on purely physical chemistry, sexually intimate, purely based on physical chemistry. And now this conversation, I'm convinced that they haven't even fucking spoken about fucking. Like, there's a lot of video evidence of, like, these two people may be in a relationship, but this whole thing just kind of blows it out of the water.
You know, like, sorry, it's just not going to. It's true. Like, there's no freaking way.
And also, like, she's putting a whole heap of weight behind the necessary, like, value of sexual relations with other people. Like, it ultimately doesn't really matter. But it's just the way that Chantal has painted herself so smugly that makes the audience kind of question it all.
You think I'm gonna, like, they think I'm gonna pay for everything. A new car, but I'm broke. A new car, a new, like, a whole life, whatever. And
I think she was definitely paying towards the car, yes. And I definitely think she was paying towards the rent, yes.
And, like, I'm not gonna get anything, like, at all. Like, I'm gonna give money, whatever, you know, like, whatever. I don't know.
I think the thing that you were getting was probably human connection and your version of, like, a relationship or intimacy in that regard. But you did, let's all just remember that she did exactly the same thing with Old Mate. Like, she paid his way. Even after Dee Dee, like, she drove Old Mate and Dee Dee between, like, Ontario and Montreal or whatever it is. She was their Uber. They were sitting in the back seat. Like, Chantal's just desperate. Desperate for human attention, I think. Regardless of, like, the negatives that come along with all of that. So, yes, Chantal, do I believe you would pay to be in a relationship that is sexless? Yes. Of course, yes. Yes. Having watched you, at least for the last 3 years, yes. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says, they never looked like people who wanted to be close but were refraining. They looked like two people who wanted to never touch. They definitely looked like two people who wanted to be, like, a foot or two apart, Voodoo. Yeah, 100%. Thank you for the super chat.
Just because you're vanilla doesn't mean you can't taste strawberry. Yeah, for sure, you know? Like...
Or chocolate!
Yeah, there's always ways to improve things.
It's funny.
But it's real life, you know? I think, you know, most people would be automatically like, if that happened to you, you'd be like, I'm so out. That's fair. Maybe some people.
I would be. I can't think of... If you are not that person who didn't know a person, flew halfway across the planet to marry someone after 3 weeks of talking on the internet, had to fly back and forth for tourist visas, broke up once before already the last time you were in Canada, and then just after a year of the relationship find out that he was cheating on you, sending intimate photos and messages to other people, and you don't want to dump his ass, that's confusing. And you have no ties. Like, it's not like you own anything with him. And, like, the biggest, like, entrapment in this entire relationship is Julia and Howie.
You know, I think, you know, most people would be automatically, like, if that happened to you, you'd be like, I'm so out. That's fair. Maybe some people would.
Yeah, I think most people would.
But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people who wouldn't. I would forgive.
No, I don't think there are a lot of people who would forgive this.
Like,
I
you know,
disagree.
Because it's not that easy. It's not that black and white. And
it really is. He cheated on you and was discussing things of interest that he's never discussed with you. A breach of trust in two ways, I would say. So, no.
It's not logical.
No, bye.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what the thing is. Like, no, like I said, no intellectual thought when thinking about that at all. He's not nearly as prude as I thought. Yeah, I know. That's what's shocking for me too. That's when I was saying I don't know you, because like I didn't really know about that side. Like, you know. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm just a little more mature with how I handle, like, I'm trying to be more mature with how I handle like, my emotions and look at it also from, like, you know, use some reasoning, like I said, outweighing the good, which is like everything, like about a relationship, you know, to the one thing. So, yeah. Because I always think, like, if you go back to somebody because you don't want to be alone, it's not going to work out. There has to be more substance to it, you know? Just religiously alone. Yeah, I know Lois Lane, and he is really dealing with the guilt of that. Like, trust me, you know, he's not feeling too good. That's why he's not here. That's why he's away. He's just not feeling great and dealing with things, you know? So,
I want to know. I want to know everything, Foodie. Tell me everything. What substance? Good question, Shay.
Yeah.
He's just gone away from the internet for a little bit. I can't wait for him to come back.
Not easy. The cross and Bible. There's like fetishes out there of like kind of like religious degradation and stuff.
Oh my god, Foodie, listen to yourself.
But it's mostly just all play and like just talk, shit talk, you know?
It is shit talk. But also, like, this is your husband.
Maybe it's my karma, because I used to do that all the time with dudes. Like, well, I did that
She has no self-respect.
with a dude.
She has zero self-worth and no self-respect. This is crazy.
Specifically when I was with my ex, you know? So.
We listened to a voice message of of Poopy wanting to drop his seed load all over a woman's face, Chantal. This is humiliating. Drop his ass.
And it doesn't mean anything. Like, I know when I would do it, I would be like, yeah, I would say whatever at the time they wanted to hear, just in the moment. You know, if somebody said they
Wake up, gal.
like something, just like what she said to him, like, oh, I like talking about that stuff and blah, blah, blah. I did that too. Like, whatever they want to hear in the just in the heat of the moment, just for fun, because I was bored and I wanted extra validation, you know? Because
Yeah, do you not see this in your husband?
I was getting validated from BB. Like, I was like, you know.
Yeah, turns out maybe Snoopy's not getting the fulfillment out of the relationship and is speaking to other people. Wake up, gal.
Oh, like he was the best with that, you know? But then it's a you problem. I don't know. So I kind of understand because I went through it. It's weird.
Well, Calendar, you make a good point. He's also asking for money, which is wild.
Yeah.
He's asking other people for money and... bleh, bleh.
Yeah, boobies. Angelique, I don't know, like, how it works, I guess.
Mun Pun Fun, she is this dense, yes. Like a black hole.
You know, but you can use things like Instagram and stuff.
A farty black hole.
Like that.
Just...
Legally.
Also, I've been on...
There's no outhouse nearby.
Top
This is
Chat
why I go to
for
the
2
outhouse. Like, people think that I'm going to go
2 hours.
on live stream and pick up cocaine. Like, by the way, the only time I ever experimented in drugs...
Yeah?
That's total defamation of character. Like,
No.
That I was a crackhead.
You smoked from a mystery meth pipe on your second date with old mate. You can't rewrite that story.
Please, I'm the fattest crackhead around then. Hi.
you lost what, 60, 80 pounds, 60 pounds was it, using a unprescribed amount of cocaine and Ozempic. So anyway,
thank you, Adeline. Thank you. The culture differences make it very different.
remember when she, what was it Snapchat she came online? Okay, do you all remember the Snapchat? It was so awkward. Chantal got on Snapchat, which she very rarely used. I think it was Snapchat. Came online. I'm pretty sure she was just mollied out of her head. I just, like, beet red, heavy breathing, lots of sweat. Hey guys. I just wanted to let you all know that I love you. I love you so much. And, I just wanted to thank you all for being here. And, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Lisa, you remember? You remember the Snapchat? I don't know if it was Molly or what, but she was very, very lovely. I'm glad we have people who remember. But she's going to tell you about the one time she experimented with drugs, y'all. I think that was a really good reenactment.
Thank you, Adeline. Thank you. The culture differences make it very difficult. Yeah. I don't think you'll ever be... Yeah,
Zonked
I don't think
out
you'll
of
ever
her
be able to
mind.
trust him again. Tracy, you know what? Actually, I think I can. Like, that's the thing. I think I can. Because, like, if you even see in the screenshots between them, he says, like, you know, I've never talked to another woman. And he was being open at that time and discreet, so I don't think he...
Yeah, remember when she was snorting off camera and then, like, a week later told us that her rice and chicken drawer turned into a cocaine drawer?
He would be lying
Everyone was super shocked
about that, and I believe that because, like, you know, he loved her and wanted both of you. Thanks, Kiana. No, there was like a I love you both kind of thing, but I don't think, like I said, it's like heat of the moment. Like I've told guys I've loved them in chat too. Like, just it's not that kind of love, I don't think. And I don't know, like I think for sure that I don't know. There's just a lot to it.
You can tell she's got no good friends because not one single person has sat her down and told her to dump his ass.
You know,
except for all of us, funnily enough, and we don't like her.
Yeah, okay. Trust is like a mirror once it's broken. Yeah, like I'm not saying like I'm condoning it, but I don't think that he would ever do it again. If, like I said, if it
no, he might not get caught again.
Does happen, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences, and that would be it. And he even said, like, you know, I swear on this and that, and like if it ever did happen again, then
you got married, dude. Isn't there stuff about trust in the marriage?
You know, like I don't know. He's very sorry and
being faithful.
I don't know that our whole marriage is worth throwing away for that.
I think it is.
Kind of thing, you know.
I think the loophole marriage is done. I think we've been it.
So, but we did talk a lot, obviously, you know, and like I went through my emotions, like why you fucking dickhead, like that kind of stuff.
What was his answer as to why? I would like to know.
So.
Oh, I would like him to take interview questions in a chat.
That's just it.
Every question needs to start with a little poop emoji.
I don't know. At the end of the day, it's my decision. I guess I have to make, and yeah. You know, still all the best, Chantal. We're only what we see and hear online. Able to give him a chance to try to. Yeah. Just based on like how we even the rape fetish, Clara. Like that's why it hasn't happened. Like he hasn't talked with me like about this stuff because I'm not into that kind of fetish thing. Like I could be in a dominant.
You would still be aware of it even if you weren't interested in it. Come on, can we grow the fuck up?
Like a thing like that, I don't mind being like submissive. But the thing is also, by nature, I'm not very submissive. Like in any relationship I've had, I've always been the more dominant one.
The last relationship you were in, we seem to be misremembering that a little bit.
So that's like, there's like a bit, like there could be a power struggle issue, maybe, I don't know. But I'm not used to being like, you know, yes, my lord kind of thing. Like that's just not me, you know.
Oh God. I would like to draw everybody's memory back to, and I hate referencing old mate so much because I don't want to give that like energy and focus, but like the photo that old mate released of Chantal kissing his feet seared into my memory. What is she talking about? Why lie? Gal, grow up.
Oh, so like, I don't know. It's tough. Like when you have somebody who's like maybe into something that you're not really.
Chantal talking about like just any of this fills me with terrible cringe and sadness.
But you have your own way of being intimate that's like uniquely yours. Kaya Man Terrence was watching That's So Raven in the other room while Kaya was giving advice. Drop Scylla period, Senko's born, and use R word. Well, thanks for the super chat, but
Yes, sir, my lord Poopy, sir. Megan!
that's the thing though. Your mom. It's not. He didn't rape anybody in real life.
Oh, goodness.
There is such thing as rape fantasy, and it's like a dominant thing, and it's like just fantasy. If it's just fantasy and fetish, it doesn't make somebody a bad person, you know? I've never seen him.
I'm gonna need you to stop. Please, please, universe, make her stop.
Be violent ever, or any kind of way. Like what you've seen with him on video, that's how he was, like with me all the time. So I don't agree with you there at all, just because of that.
No, Monpun she does not know about consenting non-consent at all. No.
Yeah, so... But I know that a lot of people are going to not agree with me, and a lot of people are going to think I should never go back. A lot of people are...
That's me.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's not... Some people, when somebody cheats, some people take the person back, give them another chance, and I'm just...
Yeah. For it to happen this way, so publicly, so humiliatingly, to be talking about, like, interests that you have no idea about, like, there's a betrayal of trust in that is, like a trifle, really layered. So...
Just saying that, that's up to me, and I'm trying to look at the good of our marriage, outweighing this one moment. And like I said, if it ever happened again, it won't, because he's deleting all of his social media. It won't. I warned, like I said.
Are you going to take his phone as well? Yeah, good. That's healthy. Healthy relationship.
You have to be prepared.
Healthy relationship being unable to trust your partner on social media because they're likely to cheat on you. Yeah, that's a relationship worth working on. Couples therapy. Maybe we should do that. Let's do that.
That I'm going to be like, you know, and is that worth it? Is that how you can live? Like somebody always breathing down, like absolutely, blah, blah, blah.
You were already breathing down his neck, not like having to know everywhere that he was. It's only going to get worse now. Like the paranoia is going to make Chantal spiral, and I'm sure Poopy will love that.
I'll do anything, like anything for you, anything it takes. Like I love you, you know. And so.
Yeah, it's a very confusing. Maybe Poopy's a switch. Poopy goes from I want to use your face as a toilet to woof woof.
And obviously was just talk like about her going there because he knew she would never be able to afford it. He's not going to spend our money and like on like some dumb whore. And like he's like,
didn't you say something to Kay Bella like you're a goddess and something then something about her butt? I think so. Anyway,
telling me every day to come home like early. So how is that going to happen? Like it's just stupid. She's so dumb. Imagine doing that for like 2 minutes of validation because you hate your fucking self so much. I can't with people. Watch for red flags. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Susie. That's the thing, you know. It is my life. Kiki. Welcome very pretty to me.
Shay says this is the weirdest, longest romance scam. I would agree.
Don't hover too much, though. That could cause more problems. That's the thing. Like
Sala is the pooer or the pooey? Asked Selva. Well, he sounded like the pooer. Yeah, sounded like the pooer.
Swallowing it and like okay.
So maybe he's just like getting into pop play and he wants to be the alpha. Maybe that's what it is. But then there's all the other stuff. I don't know. There's a lot. There's just a lot.
You know, there's not. I'm like, is there anything else that's ever going to be found out? Like, there's never anything else. There was never anything before this, and there's not going to be anything else. I don't know. If there is, like I said, I can deal with the consequences. I'm gone. I'll survive. Whatever. But yeah, you know, like I said, I have my reasons.
Solari, like the fact that he wanted her to visit while Chantal was away for 2 weeks, that's wild. Like she's forgiving that as well. That's crazy.
And obviously love is the number one reason, you know, like I love him a lot. And that just doesn't go away with a mistake they make, you know, like it's...
Llama, he said he's the alpha and the omega. Great, okay. Well, we are opening the door to the Omegaverse then. Very good.
There's too much history there. There's too much, like, intimacy.
Excellent. Not the rutting.
So... 2 is outweighing the good and the bad. There's more good.
Oh, God.
You know? So... Every time he's on the phone, you'll wonder what he's doing.
I hate it.
Yeah, he probably will. He wasn't genuinely looking for a relationship. She was
Oh.
get into bark pure evil. Yeah, whatever. People can laugh at us. We don't care. Like he's not. Another thing is he's not perfect. You know, he's not. He's
Voodoo,
absolutely not. But he's not a bad person. You
just
know,
a rabbit hole.
because his real life, he doesn't do anything to hurt anybody. Like, well, other than this incident, but
Dark Rubber Ducky, Poopy asked Kay Bella for money and to visit for 2 weeks while Chantal wasn't there. So yeah, if that isn't a plan to act on the words that he was saying, I don't know what is.
does the grape stuff bother you? No, like not in the context. Okay, in the context of like I'm not afraid of him like ever raping me or anybody because he's just not like that. Like he's like I said, he's not a violent person. He's really just like a normal guy. And then these fantasies, some men have them. Keena Bear, welcome for music recipes.
Again, I'm just gonna say if you're gonna marry someone like that, then generally you'll have a conversation. Like I'd assume, being in a healthy relationship, you would have conversations about what your sexual interests, desires, kinks, and fetishes are. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe that's too raw, you guys. Fuck.
Is it something I enjoy? No. You know, so
She's
doing
like, exactly that. Salva, she's a magician with the words to explain it away. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm asking too much.
If it is or not.
Of course, you get married before you talk about the things that interest you. Duh.
Look at it. But apparently she sent hers first or whatever, so I don't get that. Like, what is with thirsty fucking whore bitches on... Like, I'm sorry, I don't have anything against Jessica Messica now, but at the time, when she was trying to smooze up Nattered with her nudes, when she, like, knew what kind of... Like, I don't know, these mentally ill fucking women online who just try to involve themselves in your real life, do you not realize that's not normal? Like, what's wrong with you? You have issues. You need therapy yourself. Like, I don't know what happened to you growing up, but Jesus. Anyway, and people are comparing that...
Chantel's throwing all the stones.
Oh, well, the Turkish man had a family. Yep.
Oh, yeah, the Turkish man. Very good.
Well, he told me also that his wife knew, like, he was Muslim and he's allowed to have more than one wife, he told me. Not just that, but he...
Yeah, but you weren't getting married to this man. You were just sleeping with him. Also, isn't sleeping with a person out of wedlock who's Muslim, isn't that a no-no? There are lots of no-nos here.
Was also looking for somebody kind of like woman to...
Islamic faith, specifically, because she's saying... Because that was the Turkish man. I think I've got this right. The Turkish man was the man with the wife internationally, and then she said, no, it was an arranged marriage, and he's not happy, and it's okay if I sleep with him because I'm in another country. That was that one. All of this sounds very haram. Yes. Yeah, premarital and extramarital are no-nos. That's why, yeah, that's right. Yes, the multiple wives conversation. But again, Chantal didn't get married to the Turkish man. She just slept with him, so extramarital, we'll call that one. Yeah, okay. Great. Good to know she knows the rules.
Be with while he's here, because he doesn't know when he's going to see his family again. It's not, he never said, I'm happily married and my wife doesn't know I'm doing this.
He told you he was married, though.
You know, it's not the same fucking situation.
He told you he was married.
Can't use deductive reasoning. That's what I hate about...
So what if Snoopy approached Kay Bella and said, hey, I'm not really happy at the moment, and these are all my fantasies, and let's, like, play it out, and woof woof. And he can still say, I love Chantal, but I love you.
Hurl world. They're dumb. They're all dumb. And I'm...
Hurl world is the most ridiculous insult I think I've ever heard.
Glad you're not in my chat, and I'm glad you're not in my community. Leave us alone. Rebecca,
Oh, Tish, I don't know if she should be talking about this on YouTube. This does seem like a very private thing that we've made very public suddenly.
I'm blaming her. Goodbye. Are you kidding? So she's not to blame at all. I'm not... Okay,
sorry,
blaming her, Rebecca, you dumb fucking idiot, is not condoning him cheating, okay? Like,
It really is. You're taking the blame off of Poopy and trying to apply it to Kay Bella in all of this.
Can be true at the same time. Again, dumb. Like, her purposely reaching out to him and, like, saying, I gained their trust, and, like, trying to, like, FFG's fucking disgusting ass. I gained their trust so that I stole her man. There's a quote of her saying that. I stole her man. So you're not going to condemn her. She's a whore. She's a fucking dirty, disgusting, pathetic whore.
But your man is a dirty, disgusting, pathetic whore because he cheated on you and did all of those things in the chat. So where's that energy?
I don't care what you say. I don't care if you hate me. Somebody tries to ruin your marriage on purpose. You're not going to call them a whore. Please have several seats. Bye.
I would be very verbally calling Poopy a whore right now in all of this.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, So yeah, like, oh yeah, her real name is Amber.
Oh, no, not Ambi.
So you can eat shit. I don't care what happens to that person. Attention-seeking skank, exactly. So anyway, and I can still be mad at him for it. Trust me, I let him have it. Don't worry.
Did you?
And like I said, if something like this ever happens again, it never did. It never did before. If it ever does, then I will be gone and I will be marrying someone else who will not do that kind of shit. Trust me. I'm not dumb.
Okay, but you're coming across quite dumb in this.
Tiara Nicole, welcome to Grand Recipes. The Hershey part, I don't know. I don't give a shit, honestly. I'm just, if I decide to move on from it, I'm gonna move on from it. Like,
yeah, the break was not successful, no.
You know, they're both to blame. Exactly. So, what he said, I know, but she's fat too. Like, she's whatever. So who cares? Like, I don't know. That doesn't really bug me. Just because, like, how he makes fat jokes, like, in general, like I just talked about earlier.
This seems like a particular sticking point.
But yeah, no, I mean, everything about...
Megan, hello, thank you for being here for 26 months, mate. Megan says she let him have it, you guys. She did, she let him have it. And then she went crawling back. How desperate.
It is shitty. What he said is shitty. I'm not happy with him. I'm not...
Is it shitty?
Not condoning his cheating. I'm not going to crucify...
But you are forgiving it.
Him for having a fetish when in real life he doesn't rape people. So, I mean, that's how I'm feeling. I'm not going to condemn him only for this one incident, okay? Like, that's it. If it happens again, I'll deal with the consequences.
No, one is enough. One and done.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, Kiki, like, obviously I yelled at him for that. I was really upset about that. But it doesn't make sense. He's like, it was just all talk. As if, like, he would never, like, pay for her flights. He would never spend money on this bitch. He would never, like, anything.
No, he was trying to get her to spend money on him.
You know, and I called him names too. They're both equally pieces of shit for doing that, okay?
He said, I don't have the money. I needed to pay for Chantel's flights.
100%. Like, and even more so, like, I was mad at him more because I don't expect that from him, you know? But he's really sorry and he's going to live to make it up to me, and that's fine if you want to do that.
It does make me question, because she used to say, oh, all these desperate women, like, reaching out to Poopy in his DMs, and he never responds, and he just blocks and blah, 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 blah. Are you confident that that's the case now, Chantel, or are you questioning that? Because I would question that.
If not, then I'm not, I can't, you know, then I can't say. How do you be a good, devout woman and still accept his vices? What do you...
Dark Rubber Ducky, she is in the playbook.
like partners that are married are allowed to do all kinds of, like, kinky shit if they want to.
Yeah, and you weren't involved in that conversation. So does that not make you feel not great? Because, right?
You know, I'm not a...
Haz, I didn't even think of that. Haz says, not all fetishes are no-nos in Islam, but the poopy kind is. Of course, because of the what is it? It's the belief of keeping the human body as, like, it's that cleanliness thing, right? Has it got something to do with, like, when you go to prayer that you do the, I can't remember the words, I'm so sorry. You do the washing, the hand washing and the face washing. I can't remember the word. That would make sense, though. That logic's out. That tracks. Poop is impure. That's right, because you have the poop hand and the clean hand. Right. Poop is impure. Well, it all tracks now.
Saint. I'm not a friggin' angel.
Ablution, that's the word. Thank you, Haz.
Like, I believe in God, you know, and I pray and all that stuff, but I'm not perfect. Neither is he, you know. Oh, actually, you would be surprised how many people from...
Megan, thank you for the super chat. He's really sorry, you guys. It is a very immature approach to, like, this whole relation. But then again, this relationship is not a mature one. Thank you, Megan.
Repressive societies, you know, sometimes people feel repressed, like, super, and they develop, like, these weird fetishes. It happens. Like, I was actually watching something about that, like, before I even met Salah. So, you know. Well, it's repressive compared to the West, messy girls sexually. It's, you know, but as Muslims, we believe, like, I think I like that sexual conservatism now. Like, I had my time, I did my thing, kind of, you know. So it's like, I understand that too. I understand that, you know. I just don't really, I don't know. I don't take it personal. Because it's obvious to me he loves me, like, just by so many other things that, you know, I don't know.
Morning,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Super chat. No kidding. $2 is $2.
I came back. Sorry.
He tried to cheat in person. I don't think he would have. No, I don't think he would have. We used to get a nice lumberjack blow up at Home Depot. He used the discount code French Fry Girl to get a 20% discount. Hey, I was considering that. I'm like, the hell with men. I said, to hell with men. I'm getting a blow up. What was that blow up doll's name I wanted? Gerard? I don't remember. But no, I do love
That was that Indian food mukbang.
him, you guys. He's a good guy. Like,
I
I
don't
wish
see it.
that people would give him another chance too, and not let
Why? Why should we give him another chance? He told people to hurt themselves in like the first week of us meeting him. He's not. I don't think he's a good person.
this shape who he is in general.
Shape poo he is.
You know, like,
Look, it's a stretch, but it's funny.
I have to give, like, if I give him another chance, I have to really give it another chance and really just put my trust that it won't happen again, you know?
Sure, yeah, trust. You're going to tell him to leave all social media. Are you still going to let him use YouTube? That's the real question. That's social media. Are you going to let him use YouTube? Are you going to trust him to use YouTube?
But being into really freaky shit, especially in the heat of the moment when someone else is into it and it's consensual and everything, like, you know, I don't think that's like the bad part for me. The infidelity, it's a different story.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not more upset about that.
He hurt you for going public. I don't set a religion, but as a woman saying that about a man. No, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying big part of this forgiveness, like, consideration is because he would never hurt me. And I think that's why he was so afraid to bring this level.
Him cheating on you, is that not hurting you? Because I think that's pretty hurtful. Like, this isn't a conversation about, like, a second wife or, like, all of that stuff. Because we understand those are mature conversations that the couple would be having. This isn't about that. Did that not hurt you? Did him talking to another woman on the internet sexually, sending nudes, sending feet pics, asking for money, did that not hurt you? Because I think that would have hurt you.
Fetishism to me. Because as his wife, like, he saw, like, for example, like, you know, just telling her what she wanted to hear at the time, but
oh my god, she really is blaming K-Bella on all of this. She made him say these things. She put those words in his mouth. Poor innocent Poopy.
If you see the most of it, he just wants to use her, like, degrade her and use her as a toilet. Like there's, like, that whole, like, dynamic, like, slave, like, you do whatever I want, however extreme kind of, like, fetish. And a lot of people, like, joke about it, but it's, like, a real thing. And I don't think he felt like he could do that with me because, like, we're, like, you know, husband and wife family kind of thing, you know?
Right. Husband and wife family, totally fine. Treating women on the internet and saying like that is fine for you? That's weird.
And he said he was just too embarrassed to do that with me, and he couldn't talk to me like that. So
I don't think he's spoken to you about sex at all.
You know, but we're gonna find a good middle ground, don't worry. You know? There's other things. Nobody forget about this. Your job is the internet. The only way anybody...
Desperate.
I don't expect...
Rendell, desperate. Desperation.
Expect people to, like, forget, you know? Of course not, it's the internet.
No, he will forever be Poopy.
I just feel bad because I see him every day. I know how down he feels, depressed, and just really upset. He's offered to delete every single thing, you know?
Do you trust him? Do you trust that he's going to do that? Do you trust that he's going to delete every single thing, or do you need the phone now?
And but she said she was into that kind of grape stuff. So don't only get mad at him because, you know, she doesn't show those messages of her talking about that, of course. But she did write.
Did you see them? How do you know they exist?
That. And then like, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just a fetish. In real life, if it was
she is talking herself back into this relationship. This is wild. Chat, never be a foodie. Don't be a foodie. Don't do this. Have some self-respect. Love yourself. Have some self-respect and wash your face. Do not. He's not... Miranda, he's not at all a victim in any of this. Those words, his fingers. His poopy fingers. Ali, thank you for the super chat. Ali says, I think Foodie gets off on being able to play victim. 100%. Getting to hold this over his head forever is a power move. Stupid, of course, but I see the pattern. Yeah. For sure. I mean... Yeah, she's kind of gone through all these the past 2 relationships at least, and then who knows about all of the Tinder stuff, just being able to hold, like, money over people's heads. Remember Big Turk? Being able to do all of that. And so I'm sure there's an element of that to this relationship. But yeah, now she'll forever have the guilt trigger of, well, you went online and woofed, you know?
Real life, sure, but he's, again, never abused me in any way, you know? Like, when I was with the abuser, it would come out in bed, that kind of nature. Like, you know, with Salah, nothing. He's so sweet and gentle, you know, so. Yeah. Applebee's. He shut up. My nose is... I need a Kleenex. Can I ask this person? Come on. I'm going to use this bag, okay? Oh, no, it's going to slide around. Oh, yeah, I used one! Okay, hold on.
Oh, good. You used Kleenex.
Oh, no, it's too small. It's overused.
Oh, no.
All right. I didn't even want to talk about this shit. You see what happens when I go live? But I think it's good to get it out also, so I don't have to do a video or edit a video. But that's just how I feel.
Are you gonna make a video or no?
I don't think I'll look at him weird. Like, I think he thinks I will.
Oh, I would look at him weird. I'm gonna look at him weird.
But I won't.
That's wild.
Paris Amberlin's making fun of you. Life with Ron. Hi, Life with Ron. Thank you. It's good to talk. He's, yeah, so.
Hey, yeah, it's 100% her excusing all of this.
Yeah. No, it is it's full on cheating. It is. And believe me, that's like something I have to think of, like, can I live with, you know? And like I said, I did.
You've already forgiven him. Yes. Your answer is yes.
Did most of the reasoning being like the love and the marriage, like our families that we're throwing away over this one thing, you know? Welcome very more beezers, life for the renovation bees.
You want to go back to Kuwait and live with Poopy after all of this? Crazy.
But that's what I have to just.
Wild. I can't wait. I want to see. I will be so here for seeing the two of them on camera again. Oh,
You know?
I love you, babe.
And, you know, nobody has to
Thank you, honey.
like him. I wish people, again,
Sweetie, schnookums,
wouldn't judge him based on this one thing, because
Poopy.
he's an amazing guy other than this incident, and he's not perfect, you know? He only confessed because she exposed him. Think about it. Well, I did think about that. Yeah, of course I thought about that. Like, but there's no way to fully know if he would have ever, you know, like what would have happened in the long run.
Yeah, don't let that gnaw at the back of your brain.
There's no way she could come there. Like, you know, it's just like stupid.
Why? Why couldn't someone go to Kuwait? Seems pretty easy. You book a flight.
Dumb fantasy shit. It's just not logistically. Like, he would ask
And tourist visa.
me to come home all the time. Like, okay, when are we going to book your flight? Like, there's no way that I think that it would ever have happened, you know, like, so, oh well. I have to consider all of that stuff, all of the bad stuff, all of the, everything he said, and decide if I can move on, kind of thing, you know? So.
I thought you've already forgiven him.
Give yourself time to think. Yeah. Life can be shitty.
She's an absolute dumbass if she goes back.
Yes, I know. Yeah. He's evil for manipulating and cheating. Chad, welcome to very Pete. Hello, Life with Ron. Yeah, I know. What he did was wrong. The cheating is wrong, 100%. Believe me, I've been going through it. Still am. But, you know, he feels really terrible. So, anyway. Yeah, Kina, I don't know.
Ali says, Poppy, also, she updated her pinned video on the YouTube channel, on her YouTube page. Her latest couple stuff with him is gone. Oh, is it still up, but just unpinned, maybe? Maybe.
Vanilla. Welcome very bees. Yay, a whole bunch of new beezers. Or same beezers from before bees too.
Oh, God.
I gotta pee. I used to just go in a bush, but that's not. God, the member names.
Hey, Sandra, good to see you. I think so,
Vanilla,
yeah.
I know.
I wonder how long that'll take.
It's like romantic, passionate, like kissing and normal, kind of like humping and stuff. I just like romantic, passionate, like kissing and normal, kind of like humping and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just like starfish galore.
Boo! Not passionate humping and starfish and stuff. Ew. Ew! Ew, Chantal.
I don't know, like, that's what I don't know. That's just who I am. Some people are not, apparently, so whatever.
Ew.
No, he said it was only like a day of talking. Like, maybe a day and a half at the most. That's a lie, 100%.
Woof woof indeed, one. Woof woof.
That's why you don't see the screenshots of, like, you just see, like, those ones. Relationships are hard and take a lot of work. 19 years, yeah.
She truly thinks that Snoopy was tricked into all of this. She's crazy.
Yeah, for sure, Angelique. Vamp Diva, thank you, Vamp Diva.
Lilith, hello, thank you for being here for 10 months. Lilith says, here for the normal humping and
Diva.
stuff. And starfishing?
That means a lot. Yeah, some people would never be able to. Hey, Weezy, would be able to forgive, I know.
Yeah, I hope Chantal doesn't take the I'm so strong for forgiving him angle, because that's fucked.
Toilet plate isn't romantic. No, I know. That's why it probably was never brought into our life. But, there's levels of it, you know, like...
Please stop. Please stop.
Salah is a very, kind kind of alpha type male, like kind of very.
Oh, get the fuck out of town. Whatever. I don't necessarily believe in like the alpha toxic masculinity, like none of that shit, but no, fuck off.
Like likes to be dominant, you know.
Uh-huh. Does he? Please tell us more. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Right. No. Go ahead. Tell us more. Woof woof.
With me, he's like teddy bear gentle.
I think she misunderstands what the word dominant means.
So it's like I don't know if like I bring out a side of him that he never like is not used to. I don't know, but he really is. Like it's surprising for me. I was like, what the fuck? Is this like the Salah I know? Because I never saw that side of him, like ever. So but I used to like admire Tanetta, so I mean it's not shocking for me like as much as it is for other people. But like I don't know, you know, not like teddy bear, but like
Shih Tzu. A Shih Tzu is the. I do like a Shih Tzu though, so I don't want to besmirch the good breed of Shih Tzu, but it is an apt title for Poopy.
like you know like
Poopy the Shih Tzu. Oh, that's really cute, but also hilarious in this context. Woof woof.
he's like really not like that at all. Like he would never talk to me that way, you know. Ever. Not even raise his voice. Like he's so sweet. Like if I'm doing dishes or if I'm doing housework, he offers to help me. He'll like dance around with the cat to make me laugh. He plays the keyboard for me. That means a lot to me. I like a man to play Beethoven on the keyboard for me.
I don't think he plays Beethoven. He plays Crazy Frog.
I really like him. I really love him. So that's why I love those things. I'll miss those things.
He cheated on you, Foodie.
He did this. What more can he? I seriously think. Because he even said in the screenshots where he was.
He cheated on you and wanted another woman to eat out of the toilet bowl. And that got him off. Like, wake up, gal.
Being open, I've never talked to anybody before. I believe him because, you know, I just do. Just based
Why?
on how we live and everything.
Why would you believe this is the one time it's happened?
Like, anyway. So I won't talk any more about it. I'm just like, you know, that's what I'm going through right now. And, yeah, only you can live your life, yeah. Salah doesn't have the cheater attitude. No, he's not. You know. We need to communicate more about certain things, that's all, too, as well. So, anyway.
I think they probably don't talk. I think the most talking they do is probably on camera.
Geese are making noise. It's not up to us anyway. Yeah, like, I'm getting serious hate from people. Like, in the end, it's my decision, you know?
Sure, it is. It's a dumbass decision, but it is yours.
Just remember this line of thinking the first time. I know it sounds similar. Red wig. I know it sounds similar to like excuses I used to make for you know who, but that's
It literally same playbook.
totally different relationship dynamic. Like it's not even apples and oranges. Like
no, it's apples and slightly greener apples.
This is like very different because like I said, Salah's not abusive at all, like in any way. I would have come online and been freaking out, like you know, like I did with you know what. So yeah, it's totally different when someone is treating you like a queen, you know.
Look, as a queen myself, I would never expect to be treated like this. No. Like, humiliating, upsetting, a breach of trust. No. That's not what a healthy relationship looks like. No. The queen of poo, perhaps, but not...
So anyways.
Not a true queen.
People are going to hate me for... I know, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to live my life worried about what people think about me, like...
Yeah, she did come online and freak out 2 days ago.
To make decisions like that. Like, oh no. Because really, unless you're in my shoes, you really can't say what you would do because you don't know everything.
Sure, no. Having watched all of this, I can tell you what I would do. Dump his ass.
You know, there's a lot of missing pertinent information to even make that kind of like deduction. But
what pertinent information? He cheated on you. He sent dick pics to other people. He asked a woman for money to come over there while you weren't there. Breach of trust. Nuh-uh.
You know, it happens all the time to people who are not like public figures. It's probably more common than people think, and there's no outrage because they're just normal people, you know.
If any of my friends sat me down and told me they had gone through something similar, I would be giving the same advice.
And especially me,
there would be more to consider if there were like there was a house or kids or like legal things, but at this point in time, it's a dumbass loophole marriage. There's a cat and a hamster who could be taken care of in Kuwait. Dump his ass.
The man I'm with, because you just went through this whole thing with Nosferatu.
2 years of it.
And,
2 years.
I did come on here and make excuses for him.
You
I
did.
100%.
You did.
And, yeah, I did. I, felt insane most of the time when I was going through that. I don't even know. It's crazy. What is this person doing? Oh, they have a nice SUV. Oh, the Kia logo changed. Melanie, welcome for information to me. They had a breakdown in intimate communication. Yeah, because I don't think he would. He's like, imagine me talking to you like that. He's like, I could never. So it's like, But, anyways, I feel a bit better talking about it, actually. Even if it's public.
I don't
But
know
he's not a
why.
bad guy. He's really not. And I know I said that. That's the thing. You guys are making parallels, but no, he's not. He treats me very, very well. He's treated me very, very well. And again, if it ever happens again, well, that's it. I'll deal with the consequences. No.
She's not saying she'll break up with him. She's just saying she's dealing with it if it happens a second time.
Oh.
Which it will.
I even when I found out for sure when Sam's Bar Lounge videos came out, I hate to go back in the past, but when I found out that he was when I heard him talking about how he was always sleeping with doo-doo and all of the cheating, that was it.
You literally sat on camera and tried to convince yourself and the audience that they weren't sleeping together when he was living with her in the one bedroom.
That I left him there at doo-doo's house, and because for me, the abuse, I was putting up with it because I of my feelings being strong, and also I thought that it was a problem with him that I could help, he could get help with therapy or something.
Oh, not Chantal trying to be the I can fix him gal. No.
But as long as he wasn't cheating, he still loved me, and that's all that matters. As long as he loved me, and it's so cheating is not something I put up with very, very.
Well, you've done it now, and you did it several times in the past.
Well, even though I cheated before, I've never been cheated on really until Nattered, and once I found out about that, I was like, bye. You.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Of all I did for you, so
She went back and was an Uber for these two people. She did the Cuba Rage and then came back and decided to become business partners with old mate. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
I was going through that when I found out this about Salah as well. I was like, why? What the fuck, But it's not the same at all. It's not the same feeling. Salah feels like my family. That's why he's my husband. He's done nothing but take care of me. I know people think he's using me. He doesn't. That was actually true. He does pay for my flight. He pays for his own car. He's not.
But doesn't he have access to all of your money? So yeah, he can pay for those things, but you're giving him all of your income. That's why.
Taking advantage of me. He's
I'd be freaked out about that too. The man who I've literally given my entire income to is now also cheating on me with people on the internet. That's not a great feeling.
Perfect for me in that way. So it's because I've been taken advantage of a lot. Well, no, just with Nattered, I think, because BB was pretty 50-50. So, anyway, just going back in history for no reason. That's the story.
She did you.
Don't let the love you have from really blind. No, I know that's the thing, Kiki. It's not easy because you think, okay, will it happen again? That's all you think of when you're thinking if you're going to forgive him, But that's why you have to really think about it and weigh everything. And I'm weighing him as a person, weighing him how he is with other people in his life, how he is with us, how he treats me. That's what I'm main basing it on, So
He cheated on you, Chantal.
Yeah. He's not a moocher. Yeah, exactly.
He's using her money.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are a lot of people definitely entertained by our break about the breakup and all this drama. It's really sad.
It's not sad. It is a wonderful soap opera.
I don't know what kind of people exist on this planet, but it's people like that make me like animals more than humans, 100%. But
like dogs.
I don't care.
Woof woof.
I don't care what people are saying about us, because if I did, all I had to do was never say anything, never address it. But I wish I kind of didn't, though. But I don't really care, I guess. I don't know.
It's fine. It was very entertaining for us.
The celebrating, yeah. Messy, yeah, I know. It's in my purse. I didn't put it on.
Crystal, that's true. He does know he can get away with this now.
I have it.
And better ways to hide his tracks.
I'm with you with the animals over humans, yeah. Anyway, I have a headache talking about this. I just wanted to I just want a reprieve, Anyway, good news. I'm never eating hamburger helper ever again, because never in my life. It's so bad for my stomach. Oh my gosh. I'm hyper.
Great. And the poo-poo chats begin.
Situation is gross too, just don't want you to regret. Yeah. Well, no, if I stay, I'm gonna be happy. In life, I'm gonna eat shit and like the taste of it. We don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll need to brush up on the art. What? Thanks for the money. No, I'll never eat shit. That's not something I would ever do. Okay? So. And he would never do that to me. So, I'm his queen. Number one. I'm worried about you being isolated. There was no one. Oh, I won't be there with no one to help me. You guys have this, like, I think people think of Kuwait as, like, you know, Afghanistan, like, 10 years ago. There's, like, you know, like, no, it's not like that at all. There's a lot of expat women who don't even wear hijab and who are on their own. Don't worry about me. But I like having a husband to take care of me. Hold on. I like it. I gotta pee.
I gotta go back on that one. Sorry, what was that, man?
Be there with no one to help me. You guys have this, like, I think people think of Kuwait as, like, you know, Afghanistan, like, 10 years ago. There's, like, you know, like, no, it's not like that at all. There's a lot of expat women who don't even wear hijab and who are on their own. Don't worry about me.
My concern for you going back to Kuwait is not that. My concern for you is going back to Kuwait with Poopy.
But I like having
But also, what the fuck are you talking
a
about?
husband to take care of me. Hold on.
Geology, not her strength. Mine neither, but still.
I like it. I gotta pee. Ew, I look weird. I need makeup. I ordered so many makeup things, and okay, if you order,
Very hypocritical, Zara, yes.
please don't
And also those shorts, showing those knees.
tell me Clinique is on the boycott list. I didn't even look. Yeah, but yeah, I've been clear. I'm willing to accept the consequences. If it happens again, you can say I told you so. You can have a I told you so party.
We will.
And
Chat, write that down. Told you so party.
I will come on here and expose everything because, like I said, I'm private in my relationship until someone messes me over, I guess. Oh yeah, one more thing. I shouldn't even address this. But to the slime ball, Barney Rubble, and Nosferatu, I see you trying to use my name and my situations to get more views on your pathetic, still existing for some effing reason, channel.
I mean, lots of people watch you, Chantal, so... Just not directly.
I'm not even gonna say it. Just shut up about us because you're a fucking idiot. Thank you. It's okay for him to use others as a toilet as long as it's not you. I mean, yeah. Hey, she said she liked it. So what? Some women like that. I don't. So he's gonna have to be okay with being with a woman who will never like that. And if he's okay with that, then hey, you know. Otherwise, if, you know, that's the thing. It takes a lot of...
How have you not had this discussion? You've been married for a year. You've known each other for like, what, 13 months, 14 months, whatever. How have you never talked about this?
discussion and everything.
That is not a healthy relationship, I don't think. Talk about your interests. Third date conversation, you know?
It's not like he's saying this to women in, like, outside of a fantasy, like, you know, degrading women in real life, you know? Like, the women he loves, like me, he treats so nice, you know? I mean, like, he doesn't talk like that. Tracy Diet, welcome very important recipes. And I know, I mean, like, infidelity is not treating nice. I know that. I mean, other than that, I need to blow my nose so bad and go pee, so I think I should go. Can he be okay with you using... No, I don't have any desire. Wheelchair bees?
Okay, it's getting long in the tooth, everyone.
Oh, Nancy's fine. She's an old time bee. Who are these people? Oh, great.
Okay, that would be funny if that's where he draws the line.
Some trucks. I gotta go bathroom.
Okay, then go.
You're not timed out.
There's no bathroom around here. She's going to shit in the woods, like nature intended.
It's okay, girl, we calm. Yeah. So there you go. I've said entirely too much once again.
Or maybe you should FaceTime Poopy while you're out shitting in the woods. He might like that.
So, Angelique, I did see Pete's. I already admitted that in my last live. But never anything like sexual nature, obviously. Like,
Ah, dear.
you know, but I just keep all of that private. He didn't get mad at me, no.
We are back to poo-poos in the woods.
When you're with someone from a different culture, like, yes, I do, you know, how can I put this? He's a little more open-minded than, you know, some people from his culture. Anyway. Actually, it's because married women in Islam don't have male friends. Like, it's considered haram. Yeah, true, Kina. Oh yeah, no kidding.
Okay, I'm letting the last 3 minutes go. I'm done. Eri, thank you for being here for 20 months. Eri says, in the wise words of Poppy, they ain't fucking. Got that right. Thank you for the support, mate. I appreciate it. Chat, it's now almost lunchtime, so I'm going to go. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it this morning. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Please make sure to wear your sunscreen, drink your water, wash your face. Hug a loved one and maybe have a bit of a snack today. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you liked, hit the like button on the way out. I'd like that very much as well. Thank you so much for hanging out.